What's up, Row Nation? Good afternoon. Pond here with another stream for Rise of Empires, Ice and Fire. So happy to finally say it's actually an official stream, linked in the game and everything this morning. So hope you guys have managed to find your way here okay. We are on to the final battles of the knockout round, stage 2 of the 2023 Battlefield of Honor All-Star Championship. I believe I'm the only streamer streaming currently at plus 12, but we will be joined by others at plus 14, and one of us is streaming at plus 16. So hopefully all of you will be able to get your Battlefield of Honor fix for the day. Of course, it is Friday the 23rd of June. It's 2:45 here in the UK, which is game time. That's plus 11:45. We'll be covering as much of the plus 12 battles as possible. How's it going, Leon? Good to see you. Who's on the chat already? Anthony's here. Good to see you, Anthony. Mario from Mexico. Buenos dias. Sudi Jets. Igor. Wawan. Anthony again. Oh, my match is at reset plus 16. Oh, well, at least you can watch the stream, Anthony. Jesus, good to see you from Venezuela. Amelia from 836. Brendan, Woozy, Hale, Chris, Leon. DIKS 123. Whoa, state 912. Crazy. Where are you at in 912? MD, how's it going? I haven't changed. Well, it's been 3 years. I'm glad I haven't changed that much. Slinky, what's up? Derek, how's it going? How am I doing? Well, I'm good, thanks, guys. I've had a super busy day. I had a loo day from work, so I've actually got a 3-day weekend, which is good. It's Mrs. Pond's birthday on Sunday. And, oh, thanks, Leon. Thank you very much. That's my first super chat of the stream. Thank you, Leon. Really appreciate that. Hey, Eamon, good to see you. So, yeah, I've been busy wrapping her presents, actually, before doing this. Hey, Ligon, good to see you. 855, some row youngsters here. Hey Ben, good to see you. Oh good, the chat's starting now. So yeah, busy day, but I'm on for the next 3.5 hours, guys. Let's just get as much chat going as we can. Let's check out as many battles as we can. Of course, my Alliance COH, we are up against the main 1TO team at plus 12, so that's going to be super tough. Like we can't possibly match them like castle to castle in terms of strength. It's going to be whether we can beat them tactically, but I mean it's a really tough ask. They're one of the strongest. I think they've got either the second or the third highest combined power in the tournament, so we'll give it a go. I want to see the start of our battle, and I appreciate that plus 12 is super busy for matchups, so we don't have to stick with that. I'm currently in my kind of developer borrowed account, so again, this is basically the only place we can go and check any plus 12 battle up to within 5 minutes of the end of the battle. Being in this account, I have kind of VIP access to all of the matches. Of course, you can check out your own matches through the spectate method in game, but of course that is restricted in terms of the numbers of viewers per battle. The devs haven't updated us in terms of how many it is per battle, but so just please do shout out in the chat if you want me to go to a specific battle, particularly any close battles. That would be great. Leon feels old, 248. Leon, I started in 53. Hey Cooley, good to see you. What have you heard about the Waterway event coming up? Leon's asking. Honestly, I haven't. We're so busy with All Stars. My contact has just been focusing on that this week. She hasn't given me any info on the anniversary event and the expansion, so I'm afraid I don't have any kind of secret tips for you. What I will do though is during the stream, during each battle time, I will be giving out 2 exclusive gift codes every half an hour during the battles. So a total of 4 different gift codes on the stream. This is from the devs. These are exclusive gift codes just for my stream. The other streamers have their own gift codes as well, so please do check out their streams as well later on. And obviously they've all been shared in the game, so hopefully you guys can see it easily. Hey Nemesis, good to see you. Chris, thank you very much for the super chat. Another Brit, long time viewer for a bit. Come and watch the battle in Division 5 Group 4. Okay, we'll check that out. We definitely will check that out. So Division 5 Group 4. I need to actually, let's get some notes up. Div 5 Group 4. Cool. Roto, good to see you. Hey guys, let's watch CWK on +12 at Division 4. CWK. We'll try and get around as many different groups as we can, but it's just gonna, or divisions as we can. It's just obviously with what have we got? 160 battles going on at the same time. It's going to be tough to check them all out. Well, there won't be 160 at +12, but obviously there'll be quite a few. We got eliminated from last round because of server lag. Hopefully devs have fixed that for these final rounds. Well, yeah, that should be... Well, there are much less battles going on, so hopefully there's less pressure on the whole game system. But, I mean, I don't know how they structured it in terms of the servers, how it's allocated. Slinky Pond, I wanted to ask you, how do you think the rewards should be distributed? Should the wings be given to stronger players who already have a set of wings to give them the permanent buffs? Or to players that don't have wings already? That's a good question. I guess the liberal in me would say, yeah, I think surely it's fair to, if a player already has wings, why not let the other players get the wings? I would say that would probably be fair. But I would also say it's contingent on level of activity and contribution to the results, obviously. You can't just be... If people have been turning up, taking their time to put in the effort, then I believe they should also they should be rewarded. Seymour, good to see you. Of course, EOK in 325. You're battling today. That's in Division 1 though, wasn't it? If it's 325. Or is it Division 2? Division 2, sorry. Sarjan, what's the code? I will be releasing the codes. I will probably do it at 1:15 and 1:45. Because otherwise I'll probably forget at the end of the battles, because we'll quickly be checking the results. So it will flash up on the top of the screen anyway when I'm releasing the codes, guys. Hopefully I'm going to be awake today as well. I've got a nice lime drink going on, and I've got some fabulous H2O as well. Got the place to myself. Mrs. Pond and Baby Pond, well, she's not so baby anymore. They'll be back in a few hours, so hopefully we won't have any disruptions or interruptions before then. Leon, I have 3 sets of wings and they're not worth the effort. Okay. Fair enough. I mean, this is... That is the crazy thing with these, often with the wings, isn't it? Like, you're having to... Aren't they usually either in a event, a cumulative purchase event, aren't they? Where you're having to spend serious amounts of money to get them. Thousands of dollars to get them, or they're in these kind of perfect events where it's again who has the deepest pockets to get there, but to get into the top 10 to be rewarded the top rewards. And yes, all they do is block up the screen for sure. Nugnes Quattro, hello Lord, and thanks for all your helping videos. You're very welcome, guys. I'm trying to get as much content done as I can when I can. It's just super busy with all this all-star stuff at the moment. So I am just in my kind of loaned account from the devs. That's why it's only got 100,000 power or whatever it is. I'm open and in my account as well, so I will be quickly checking in there. I need to do the... Do I need to do the hourly? I've forgotten. No, I've done the hourly. That's fine. So we're into Battlefield of Honor prep phase. Of course, as we're spectating, we can't get on the maps until they start, so that's fine. Desad says, I'm just fine without wings. I don't have any wings either. Hey Darwin, good to see you. Welcome back. Epime, can I please get a mode where I can only see regular castles? I don't care what decorations they've spent thousands on. I know, particularly if you've got an, you know, don't forget you then have to put on RAM saving mode and everything else. It's not great, is it? And we've got pendants and halos and dynamic teleports now as well. It's just, I remember the good old days where there was just one new castle skin, which was the golden dragon castle skin, and everyone wanted that. And now we've got dozens of skins and Legion skins and all that jazz. But that's fine. Little Mr. Gill reference there. Mehmed, good to see you. Goes to Sparta, 207 versus AMO 291. I mean, my plan was kind of just to start with, as I say, COH against 1TO, because they're one of the big hitters. And I think 4KS, their main team, obviously Akali's team, I think they've got 50 G of power. They're the strongest in the competition. If you just look at power, they're also just playing at plus 12. So I was going to check in them, and then we'll do some round robin, try and catch as much as we can, I guess. The Pompey Keith, good to see you. Hi from 529. Unfortunately, just a spectating out as we are out last round, but normal Battlefield of 1 plus 14, so biding time. Yeah, I'm actually going. I'm taking Mrs. Pond out for dinner tonight for her birthday, so I'm usually play at plus 20, but that's 11 PM here. I might still be out. We'll see. The only skin needed is the Green Sky Castle for research. Fair enough. The wings are worth it if the pockets are deep enough, but it is ridiculously expensive. Yeah, I mean, everything is worth it if your pockets are deep enough, right, Leon? Sorry, right, Slinky. Rota, I believe that the most valuable items from the event are the ones related to Dragon Optimization. Hey, Bill, good to see you. Thank you. Yeah, Mrs. Pond, it's her birthday on Sunday. She'll be pleased to hear. I will pass on your good wishes to her. How are we doing? We've got 3 minutes until battle time starts. I smash wing players all the time. Best thing to buy for cheap is Reflection of Dragon, especially if you have T3 Dragon or better. Yeah, I mean, definitely that's the consideration, isn't it? And some of these events which give Reflection of Dragon for 7 days as one of the rewards, whether it's usually like an reward exchange event, isn't it? I've managed to pick up 2 Reflection of Dragons for 7 days in those rewards. I mean, it is a dragons are a bottomless pit because you have to use so many words of truth, so much blaze stone. But if you do have Reflection of Dragon, then it's applicable to all your legions, and it does give really good boost. I have to agree. Nafina is on. Hey Neff, good to see you. Of course, Nafina is my old alliance mate. We played together for basically 3 years, and then she ran off to State 90 and left me all alone. But she couldn't get rid of me that easily. I still followed her to State 90. I just didn't join their alliance. And she is also playing in 4KS, so we might see her or Rocky or Viet, some of my old alliance mates live in the battle in a bit as well. 832 number group for Division 4. Division 4 Group 4. Let's make a note of that. Division 4. Oh, let me get my wireless keyboard out. Then I'm not knocking the screen so much. Yes. You still can't get rid of me, Neff. I'm still sat next to you in State 90. Right, we're in the last 60 seconds, guys. Is it Athena, Derek, or Nafina? Because if you're playing Nafina, hey Raj Kumar, good to see you. Latin, good to see you. Let's go. 9 seconds, 8 seconds. I need to actually get into Division 1. Here we go, we're off. So, of course, Thank you, Neff. Hopefully we'll see you in the finals, but I don't think so. So this is COH versus 1TA. 1TA, as I say, one of the absolute big hitters in the game. Tactically, my teammates who are playing are very good. Our leadership are very good. But let's see where we're at. One TO are in blue, COH are in red. Let's take off the marching animations. So Evil Angel, one of the GMs. Crazy Lady E, 1.3 G of power. Greyman, 1.7 G. Crazy PHX Pro, 1.7 G. Oh Lord, Bump, one of the strongest players in the game, 3.2 G. Enjoy Row, 2.1 G. Absolute madness here. Phoenix, 1.3 G. Yeah. 19 versus 16. I mean, that's not going to help. Oh, Suze is in this group as well. Crazy Amanda. All big hitters. Yeah, I'll win for sure. Hey, Mega, good to see you. That's all right, Derek. Don't worry. Sesendo, how's it going? State 890. Woof. Evo, good to see you. Welcome back. Guessing it's a nice sunny day down in Bournemouth, same as it is up here. So it's obviously these first few minutes, it's all about picking up your crystals and trying to take those first buildings. Of course, the central buildings, your Fortress of Honor, they don't unlock until 5 minutes into the battle. And then another 10 minutes in at quarter past, the Sanctuary will be unlocked and the first rune mission will be available. Of course, rune, escorting the rune, getting it to your second relay, which for COH is here, is going to be worth 7,000 points each time. There's 3 runes there's one every 15 minutes, and obviously 21,000. That's a big points total. The problem is, of course, for COH, we're up against 1TO. They are super strong. They'll be able to just reinforce their relays. It's going to be really difficult to pick up the runes off them today. So we're going to have to try and make points other ways. Hey, Varun, good to see you. Thanks for joining me. Mustahat, good to see you. 256. So you'll be familiar with a lot of the players in 1TO, of course. A lot of them from 265. You can see, obviously, one key strategy is to build your sentry towers as quickly as possible. You need 200 blue crystal each time to build your sentry tower. So you do have to go and collect crystals. The more sentry towers you build, the more you can move around the map. Of course, that means that you can get closer to the different structures and occupy them and defend them easier because you have a quicker marching time to them. The percentage of the map that you are occupying is denoted by this little pie chart here. So you can see that 1TO already have 2% against COH's 1%. Off subject, Poch is Chelsea's manager, Messi to MLS. Yes. Well, I'm not too bothered about Poch being Chelsea's manager. They need to sort themselves out. Pico, good to see you. So 1TO already building up a bit of a lead here. I think they might have taken... Yes, they have. They've taken structures in COH's zone, and this is going to be a problem. What state is he from? Gonna gamble on him next round. What, these guys? These are in Division 1 and from State 1. How you get teleport in All-Star Gathering don't give you teleport. Is it... So if you look here, the command centers will give you teleports. So each command center occupied by an alliance for the first time will immediately reward 5 teleports. Repeatedly occupying the command center will yield 2 teleports each time. And then the command center will provide the occupying alliance 1 teleport every 5 minutes. There you go. That's how you get teleports. Hey Dana, good to see you. White, welcome. Another off subject. Havertz to Arsenal. Yeah, I'm Silverfish. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that, Varane. It was a little bit left field, spending £65 million on him, I know, but let's see how we get on. Now, I'm going to quickly, hopefully get into, but I need to just go into All Stars. Yeah, I can spectate. Right, I'm just logging in on my phone into, or can I get in? Yes, it's letting me in. Okay, cool. All right. Cool. Okay. White, 3 minutes late to All Stars and lost my spot. Well, there you go. But gonna be the champ. Should we all gamble our coins on your alliance? Not on COH. This is super tough. We're gonna really struggle. But we're within 700 points at the moment, so this is a good start. Okay, I think let's jump out of here and go and check out some other results. We can just exit the battleground and check out some of the early scores. I'm sure everyone has turned up for this battle, as if the winners will get through to the finals. Let's go. Of course, the never-ending wait for the emulator to move server. That's the only problem. Yeah, Varane, just going back to Arsenal, of course, I would love us to get Declan Rice, but we'll have to wait and see. Okay. Let's jump back into All-Star Championship. And, of course, if we click on the Spectate button, this does allow us to check out the scores ongoing at the moment. So let's just jump back up into Division 1. E65, of course, this is a big matchup against 219. 2 strong teams there. There's only 2,000 in it at the moment, but E65 you would say are favourites. XKE against L96, they're XKE definitely favourites, and they're nearly 2,000 ahead. J4E versus AMO, close, only 400 points in it. KWR against RXR, they're nearly 2,000 ahead, KWR as well. This is close between 4VR and G97. RBW already stretching ahead of 3HS. IN have got 7,000 points already. UTW have got 7,000 points already. They look in strong positions. And that is, IN are up against 4KS's second team as well. That is interesting. Oh, Z8G close as well. Only 300 points in it between ROJ. Second subject, Bellingham to Real Madrid. Yeah. How's it going, Emma? Good to see you from 659. There are only possible winners of Division 1, 265, 1TO or 4KS. Yeah, I would say that as well, most likely. 1TO's B team are currently up, but only 1,000 up. UTW against XKE, 100 points in it. Super close. And look at XKE's power advantage. Boss are doing well against HAV. E65's, I think this is their main, it is their main team. Nearly double the points of 4KE. They're cruising. 4KS, let's jump in here. They're only 2,000 ahead. I'm interested to see who's in this team. VIX against KWR. That says full team, but they must, obviously they've got a live score, so they must be doing it. VIX doing well, double the points of KWR. They're only up against their second team. So, yeah, let's jump in and have a look at 4KS, shall we? These are, as we said, one of the favourites in theory. They have the strongest power of anyone in the event. So let's check out who's on this map, or who's on the battlefield, and have a quick look. On our map, COH's map, 1TO, we're pulling ahead now. They've got 10,000 points to our 6,000 points. Hopefully we can keep the score respectable. Like I said, it's been that's a really challenging test for us, but we'll see how we get on. All right, so 4KS, they are the red team. They have taken the outposts already. They've let them have PMI have a command center, though. Obviously, you want to take the command centers because that's going to restrict your opponent's ability to generate teleports and use teleports. 4KS have got slightly better coverage, territory coverage as well, 4% to the 3%. Who's this? This is one of the Gemini accounts. Just a 5G there. Covering this left-hand side. Who's this? Ting. 1G of power. Who's down the middle? Tajaka's there, of course. Nearly 2G of power. Nightcrow. Taking the point on the central there. And then Venus, well known in the community. She's over on the west side. Who's back? They must have quite a few players still back. They've got 20 teleports to play with. Why are they not moving forward? Third subject, hopefully mount to Man United. Yeah, I think that's probably going to happen. Oh, Yas is there. 2G. Dr. Domini. Where's the main? Oh, there's Neff. There you go, Neff. Got you on screen. And Rocky. Oh, another Gemini account, 4.8G. Oh, there's the Godspeed account, 6G. And there's Viet as well, my old alliance mate Viet as well. So, who's got nearly a G of power. So, I'm surprised they're all kind of hanging back there. They've got 19 teleports to use. Let's hang on in here. Just the 5G sounded funny. Wonder how much that 5G guy spent. Oh, yeah. A lot. Well, he's the top spender in the game because it's these Gemini accounts. He's got 4 or 5 of these accounts. So it's not just he's got one super account. He's got basically 4 or 5 top accounts. In VIX plus 14 is Igor, Jiraiya, and a few other strong players. Okay. Wonder how... So cool. Sanctuary will open in 90 seconds. And in 90 seconds, I'll be releasing my first gift code. Just a few bits on the gift codes. Obviously, these are gift codes directly from the developers. They do have multi-use, but I haven't been told how many... what the rewards are or how many times it can be used. Of course, if you are watching this stream at a later date, I believe the gift code would probably have expired by the time you're watching the stream. So for those of you who are on now, please do check out the stream. And of course, you can just redeem the code the same as all other gift codes through the normal shop. Yeah. I don't think he's spending 10k a day, by the way. Yes, we're going to get to the codes, blimey. 37 seconds till you get a code. Of course, also, these codes are in association with the developers IM30. So thank you to them for allowing us to share some codes in our streams, and also thank you to the devs for actually publicizing our streams. It's really cool initiative that they've had. I've been waiting for like this kind of thing for 3 years, because I'm approaching, in a couple of weeks it'll be the 3rd anniversary of my channel. I can't believe that, by the way. Already up to over 600 videos, and I don't know how many live streams now. So the sanctuary is open, so we're 15 minutes in. So gift code 1, guys, is Lord of with a capital L, and then lowercase o, lowercase r, lowercase d, capital O, and then lowercase f. So that's the gift code that you need. Hopefully it'll come up. There we go. So I'll leave that up for a while because it doesn't really obstruct the screen so much. And we can see that 4KS have taken the first rune. They're also already 10,000 points ahead. So this is just a reminder. We're watching 4KS from PMI in Division 1. This is the final match of the knockout stages for Group 2 in Division 1. 4KS have the strongest power of any alliance in the competition. Where to use the code pond? Can you type the code? There we go. And the code can be used at, let me just bring up. So the code can be redeemed through the normal links. If you've seen gift codes given out in the Discord, official Discord, just let me bring up. Here we go. So you just need to click that link there, guys. That'll take you to the official dev site to redeem the code. So there you go. Oh, good, Latin, that's working. There we go. So yeah, guys, the code is Lord of, capital L, lowercase ORD, capital O, lowercase f, and redeem at from the link that I've sent to you there. You'll have to put in your own account ID and then your state, I think, and then you should be able to redeem the code. So there we go. Okay, let's take that. Let's jump back in and check out what's going on with 4KS. So they've got the rune at the second relay, and there you go. They've picked up the 7,000 points, as you can see from the text. So they are up 27,000 to 9,000. 1TO in our battle are up 26,000 to 11,000. So they're pushing it as well. Let's jump out of this battle and go and have a look, see what's going on elsewhere. It looks like 4KS are cruising to victory there. Let's go and check out some of the other ones. Guys, if you have a specific battle you want me to have a look at, I've already had a couple of requests, so we're going to go and have a look at that in a second. I think you guys have seen the code for long enough. Of course, if you want to help support the channel, you can do that by leaving a super chat or super sticker or a super thanks if you're watching at a later date. That just helps me run the channel and support what I do. Obviously, it does cost me money to buy stuff for the channel, for example. It takes a lot of RAM to manage to run an encoder and the emulator, so I could actually do with a better setup as well, because I'd like to run multiple instances on the emulator, but that's for another day. So let's jump back in. As I say, thank you to the two of you that have already given super chats during the channel, during the stream. So let's jump into now. Where are my notes? Division 5, Group 4. If the code didn't work, I don't know how many copies of the code there are. That's the only thing I would say. So this is HTS versus CWK. Let's go and have a look at the spectate HTS. Well, UU are from 3016. They're well ahead. These guys look pretty close. This is quite a few close battles in Division 5. Oh no, TVP haven't turned up. What's going on? VUP, BDU, they're winning. Well, there's some big results here so far. HTS easily winning there. Gift code goes out and viewers drop. Backside of a... Ah, well, never mind. Right, let's jump on to... let's check out some other... So, Division 4 CW... Oh, no, that's Division 5 is CWK. Division 4 Group 4. Which is NOS versus WLC. Sister win. Oh, need to change it to Division 4. There we go. IMG are beating 2GT easily. EV6 versus WAR, that's close, 8,000 in it. U7F versus 5D5, only 5,000 in it. Wara cruising against SSR. 12 against DRS, that's pretty close, 3,000 in it. L2L, what's the gift code, please? It's Lord of. There you go, thanks, Hibby. Done, received 20 Bladestones plus a few other bits. Okay, that's cool. I didn't actually know what it was. I haven't even redeemed the code myself, so I could have done that. Never mind. Yeah, like I say, big shout out to the devs for giving us these gift codes. It's really kind of them to help support the streams this week. I'm not sure if they're going to be doing it next weekend as well. We are going to be streaming... I'm going to be trying to stream for the next 3 or 4 Fridays. I'm actually going to start work at 5 a.m. next Friday so I can get home and stream the first rounds of the... that will be the first round of the finals. Yeah, Slinky says the code works. Make sure you use the capital O. Varan, thank you very much, buddy, for the super chat there. 007 Legendary Killers are up against SH6. A2C cruising against UNT. 404 versus PPB, that's pretty close. Only 2,000 points in it. LAT from 736, well up. They got the rune. CHT from 3001, dominating there. And NOS, there we go. From 832, these guys are really strong, well-run team. 43,000 points already. WLC, only 671. Let's go and jump into this and have a look. I do know from previous streams that NOS have got a really strong team. Maybe I'll try and redeem my code. Oh, what's my user ID? I don't know. Just to give you an update, 1TO are beating COH 35,000 to 15,000. Let's jump in here. Okay. Wow. Which is which, I wonder? Oh, 18 people versus 1 player. Oh, they just haven't bothered turning up. Oh, well. Well, well played to that 1 player that's got some points, I have to say. Let's just give them a shout out. So this is WLC from WLC's Order of Knights 1, and their only player is this guy. So well played to you for turning up. So let's jump out of here. We don't need to be in this anymore. You can clearly see who's going to win that one. And this is a good chance to just take a drinks break. They all migrated out, I just found out. Oh, really? I don't know how much emphasis people are putting on the whole kind of Battlefield All-Stars event anyway. I mean, is everyone like pretty happy with I can't. I'm trying to find my own. I'm trying to find my own account info. Right. We're back out. Let's jump into another battle. I will try and multitask as best as I can here. Let's jump into Division 2. We haven't caught up with what's going on there much. And was there a request? EOK 325. So UL1, they're clearly ahead of ELT. War are up again. This war group, this war team is strong. I think they've got 3 teams in the finals today. 4LA against MAD. Only 10,000 in it. 1 rune. Whoa, 800 points in it between SFW and GN8. That's going to be super close. And FXD versus War's Team A. Only 300 points in it. That might be worth a shout later on if it's that close for the final few minutes. VNA are beating Mon. SOR are clearly beating NNJ. This is close between ROG and D2K. BRW are well ahead there. EXW are beating EOK. Oh no. There's work to be done there. But EXW have nearly double the power to be. Let's be fair. D2K are ahead. WXB are well ahead. Pretty close between SFA and SHH. TLU are beating JAP. That's why I can't just say that. VGC are well up against STD. Triple D are got almost double the points of KOR. Close between 3SK and NLF. NLB well ahead. That's obviously a plus 12. That's a image issue. Let's go on to Division 3, guys. It made Slinky. I made Battle a lot more competitive and more fun. Although we've gotten lucky with our schedule and haven't gotten a tough opponent yet. Joseph, how is Baby Pond and Mrs. Pond? Really good, thank you. Mrs. Pond, it's actually her birthday this Sunday. So I've been busy wrapping presents before I came on the stream. She's she's got some things that she asked for, so hopefully she'll be happy. And Baby Pond is great, thank you. She's not so much of a baby, because she'll be 2 in a couple of weeks as well. So busy time of year for me, expensive time for me. Wife and child's birthdays within 2 weeks of each other, but what are you going to do? Lady Prodigy, watch 592. Where are we? What U1D? They are getting a bit hammered, I think. I believe this is a natural selection kind of event. There should be a better match system, and this should be inclusive, as not all alliances are like the ones from Super States. But yeah, money talks. Yeah, it's difficult, isn't it? I mean, I think they've kind of done it the fairest way they could for now in terms of, allocating different divisions. At least you've got the 5 different divisions based on your kind of age in the game. And like anything, it's like any sport, pretty much. The best tactically can get to a certain point, but well, I guess, and then it is going to be down to your power, isn't it? And your activeness as well. That's a big point. Oh, 590. Is it this 592 you want to watch, Lady Prodigy? Only 2,000 in it against BNH. There's several 592, and there's another 592 team. Which 592 team is it, Lady P? Team Twanta is up 45,000. Oh, okay, there you go. Really strong. Well, they're going to win, aren't they? Let's be honest. GOW are up 49,000 to 9,000. KOG up 47,000 against WX7. I are up 42,000 to TSC's 9,000. IMB are well up, 22,000 gap there. Only 10,000 gap here with another STD's teams. MMD are well ahead. WFH are they've basically won already. VO1 strong team. I've been watching them through the competition. UT3's top team, they're well up as well. So a lot of clear battles there. Let's what's close? I like this. Let's check out this battle. There's going to be a rune in 1 minute's time. So let's check out this map because this rune is going to be key. Again, just my team's update. 1TO are up 44,000 to R19,000. 19 players in each. 1TO have got 8% map coverage against R4%. But we're giving them a battle. It's just they're too strong. That's all it is. Joseph, good to see you. Thanks for joining. Got 2 Josephs on now. So we've only got 1,600 points in it. The rune must have already gone as well because there's 20 minutes down. Let's check out who's got the rune. Of course, this... Oh, actually, maybe the rune hasn't started yet. No, 3 minutes. Okay, maybe we'll hang in here for a few minutes, guys. Check out what's going on. Joseph, meet Joseph. So I'm trying to get round as many battles as I can. Obviously, it's not easy to do when you've only got an hour to do it. But let's quickly just check out the map. Sue's good to see you. Oh, melt. XX, Pony. Come on, guys, you need to move up. 20 players play 19. 592, they've got better territory coverage, which is going to help them. Beer Squad, love that. Only 800 points in it. BNH have got the slight lead in the points per minute right now. Is any building being... Oh, they're fighting over the West Fortress of Honor. 592 might be taking it. That's going to... Well, that will obviously swing the points per minute in their favour. It's all going on here. Let's take the marching off. Butch is burning. Christ Soldier is burning. Bodder is chilling. Oh, and we got some wings. Oh, sparkly. Maiden-esque. Bunny power. BNH have broken the reinforcements on this Fortress of Honor, and now the points per minute are pretty even as well. It's only 900 points in it in this matchup. Let's jump back to the rune because we're going to be getting pretty close to rune time. 1 minute to go. They've got 7% territory each. Only 1 teleport though for BNH. Ooh. And if they're getting knocked back, Sir Popo Rivio. Already got 1 G of kills. He's nearly got more kills than me, and he's from 550 states younger. I do not do enough killing in the game. PhD Dole. Only 25 minutes to go, guys. So 592, they have the territory around the sanctuary. This is obviously a massive, massive benefit. They'll be able to take the rune. It's coming up in 10 seconds. Of course, the rune is worth 7,000 points, which on such a close battle, that is going to be a big difference. I'd be interested to know actually who took the rune. Oh, it won't. The battle history won't. Oh no, it won't go back that far. Here we go. So rune is off. Of course, the main thing about runes is supporting, reinforcing your relays, because the rune has to stay in the relays for a period of time. Hype 7, gift code 2 will be in 9 minutes time. 9 minutes. Salvador, good to see you. How's Division 1 scores looking? We will jump back to Division 1 in a minute. We're just checking out this escort mission in Division 2 because this map is very close, as you can see. Only 600 points in it. 700 points in it. So Heaven Superfire has got the rune. There's Heaven Superfire C30. Got a perfect, the wolf perfect skin there. Nearly 2G of kills, 773 million power. That's really good going for this point in the game. Lord, sorry, how does it work with a small contribution? Does it come to you or go to YouTube channel? And is also possible when you're offline? Thank you. Yeah, so with super chats, super stickers, and super chat, super stickers have to be done live. Super thanks, which is usually another button above the comment section. So super thanks can be done at any time. And yes, I think with these I get a higher proportion because obviously I have more than 1,000 subscribers with the adverts as well. That's how you know, you can also contribute to the channel by watching one of the adults rather than clicking skip. But that's obviously a very small, tiny amount. And YouTube do take a bigger cut of that, is my understanding. Which is why you'll quite often hear YouTubers, when they're live streaming, they will like mention super chat and super thanks. But you'll notice I really try not to. I only like mention it a couple, like maybe once in a stream or twice in a stream. Here we go. So Heaven Superfire making their way to the second relay. It doesn't look like the problem is B&H, they're not close. I don't know who is the strongest member of the team, but they're not even attacking. I don't know why are they going to their relay? You don't need to reinforce your own relay. You need to attack theirs. $5.92. They've got 6 teleports spare. They, you know, another. If it's a close battle like this as well, you can always teleport next to the relay and then reinforce quickly. That's why it's always important to keep 2 or 3 teleports spare at all times, because you never know what you might need to do. So HSF is nearly there now. As soon as we get into this relay, it's going to be a minute to reinforce. If they can, then they're going to have about a 6,000 point advantage. Let's just see if they hold on. Then we will jump out and we will check out some scores from elsewhere. Maybe check out a Division 1 battle. I'm conscious we are getting into the last 20 minutes. People will want to catch up on the scores. 25 seconds to go. Watch 120, please. Which one? As in 4KS or XKE? I think there's about four. I think there's about 120 teams playing right now. 120, of course, the state with the second most teams in the latter stages of the tournament. There you go. So 592, they have got the 7,000 points. They've got about a 6,000 point lead. That is the difference it makes. So the last rune is going to be absolutely critical in this battle, I think. They're only going to have, obviously the rune countdown, by the way, only starts again once the previous escort is finished. So they're only going to have 4.5 minutes to finish that escort. So Jose saying COH giving a great fight. Yeah, we're 66,000 to 24,000. I mean, we're giving as much as we can. E65 versus KQX was a close fight last time I checked. Okay, Seldor said. So let's jump out of this. Well done, BNH in 592. For keeping us entertained for the last few minutes. Another good chance for a drink break. It's a beautiful sunny day here in the UK. My watch is not telling me how hot it is, but I think it's pretty hot. So a nice lime-based drink to keep me nice and cool. Kiwi and lime, in fact. Okay. Let's jump back into All-Stars menu. Division 1. Are there any other gift codes? Yes, there will be a gift code. There will be one more gift code in 3 minutes time, guys. 3 minutes. In this battle, and then I have a third and a fourth gift code to give in during the next battles at plus 14 as well. So I'm really spoiling you guys today. Oh, E65 is close against KQX, but that's not E65 top team. XKE destroying L96. You'd expect that, to be honest. I do think we might end up watching these guys. It's so close. KXQ actually ahead at the moment. J4E and AMO, it's both scoring well. KWR well ahead. They're winning that. 4VR versus G97, only 10,000 in it. RBW up 56,000 to 30,000. 4KS's second team, they are struggling. 17,000 points down against INN. They have nearly a 5G advantage in power, but it's not playing out there. UTW are up 66,000 to 23,000. Whoa, UEK and WFT only 800 points in it. That is super close. ZHG easily ahead. ROJ, unfortunately, this is going to be the end of the road for them. They're 40,000 points down. And AXB up 60,000 points versus 21X. They can just basically put their feet up now. 1TO's second team, they're also doing well. 21,000 points ahead of ETP. UTW's second team struggling against XKE's ASC team. 51,000 to 36,000. But look at the power difference. XKE should be winning that one. Boss's main team, 64,000 to HAV's 26,000. Again, Boss's team should be winning that one. E65's main team, 72,000 points against 4KE. They're dominating. KS, they are easily beating PMI. And VIX well up against KWR's second team, 60,000 to 24,000. So those are the Division 1 at the moment. Let's check out. Let's check out this Boss team and see who's playing in there. Obviously, Boss is one of the kind of most historic alliances in the game. BTW, I enjoyed your Oh, by the way, I enjoyed your S1 Adjusted Heroes video from 10 months ago. If you ever need ideas for a video, an S1 hero ranking would be really nice, and maybe your experience with them so far. That's a good shout. Particularly with the way the dynamics have changed. So a lot of the S1 heroes have skins now. I've got Lionheart and Al-Fati with skins, and Al-Fati works, you know, the fact that you can use Al-Fati if you're a spender with Ramses as well. Obviously, that doesn't help if you're not a spender, but even then, you can get a half decent archers team. Yeah, it's kind of interesting how the devs swapped that up. Let's go check out what's going on with Boss then. So Boss are red. They're 800 points up a minute. Mount this, nearly 10G of kills, 1G of power. Lord of Lies, 1.2G. Von Kitson. Tharina. Varki. Overlord Zeus. Who else is in here? Musty Sonia. Arya. Who's gone out wide? They haven't taken... They don't have much... Oh, no, they got 11%. Odin. Very, very strong player. Used to be in... Did he start in 87, 88, something like that? I remember being up against him, and I think when I was in State 55, we were up against him and Mercedes and a few others. So that was a super strong team. Spocky, Dayan. Well, 3.6G power. Barber, of course, a fellow YouTuber. 3.3G of power. Let's just quickly check over here. Who's on this side? Nelf, Henry, 1.3G, Namdu. Not so much power. But they are clearly winning, 70,000 points. They're all over it, and they've got a very decent coverage as well. Okay, 12 minutes to go. Oh, I've missed... apologies. So, gift code number 2, guys. Gift code number 2. You'll be pleased to hear. Oh. Is Pondtail. Gift code 2 is Pondtail. Follow the link. Put in your... Put in the code. It's capital P. And then the rest is lowercase ONDTAIL. Don't put ponytail. Do you know my name, Lord of Ponytail, is literally the second most kind of copied thing. It's hilarious. I'm actually trying to redeem my own codes now, by the way. That's a good idea, isn't it? Oh, so my first code is already redeemed. So don't try redeeming the first code, guys. Second code has worked, though. And that gets you 20 blaze stone and 200 gems as well. So, and 2 hours of building speed ups. There you go. So hopefully you can take advantage of that, guys. Oh, you did it for... Okay, fair enough. So you'll find it comes up in the system as Battlefield of Honor All-Star Championship Live Rewards. So thank you for watching, and I hope you find the codes useful. War, thanks for doing my account. She is good, isn't she? Right, let's jump back into the action. We can all do with Blaze. At least it is Blazestone. I'm happy it's Blazestone because we can all do with Blazestone. Let's jump back in and check out Division 2. UL1, well ahead, 98,000 points. Wars, Team C, 85,000. 4 L8, they're going to win. SFW versus GN8. SFW ahead. Oh, this is still close. FXD versus Wars top team, only 3,000 points in it. VNA well ahead. SOR, nearly 100,000 points already. That's pretty close. BRW are going to win. EXW are going to win. 365 Alliance. D2K, WXB. How is my... Oh, 1TO are beating us 82,000 to 28,000. TLU. Of course, guys, please do pop in there if you have any requests for checking out. So, Chris, this is a Hard Battle Division 5 Group 4 HTS. As that's the only request I've got right now, let's go jump over there and have a look. So, Division 5... and I'm looking for HTS 878. She needs she'll take everything she can get. Don't worry about that, Joseph. Oh, HCS beating CWK 95,000 to 19,000, Chris. So I don't think you're going to need. It looks pretty much over, unfortunately. And VUP 109,000. Wow. BDU 103, LYU 101. Some big results already in Division 5. Let's check out. Fair enough, Chris. It's all right. 2 gold tickets. Oh, there we go. You guys are welcome. Right. Hopefully that code has been up for long enough, so we're going to take that off now. And let's check out Division 4 IMG from 720. They're up 107,000 to 10,000. This EV6 versus War from 722. Only 2,000 points in it. That's close. And U7F against 5D5. Only 5,000 points in it. Still close. War from 722. One of their other teams smashing it there. Pretty close between 12 and DRS. L2L well ahead. E85 are well ahead, so at 007, so at A2C. PBB nearly 20,000 ahead. I guess a room would help. 404 there, but it's still a tough ask. LAT, they're going to go through. CHT are going through. NOS, well, WLC, poor guy, only one of them turned up. S44, V9V, CDX, all look like they're going through. Let's check out Division 3. Going round the houses before we jump in for the final few minutes to just focus on one close battle as we like to do. So EVB are up 91,000 to 22,000. ODI 94,000 to 24,000. STD and NAW bit closer, 62,000 to NAW. 6, they're going through. This is so close. 592 versus BNH. We checked it out earlier. BNH won the rune and 592 won the rune, and BNH have taken the lead again. They're 900 points up. Crazy. The only difference is this time that if 592 take the rune, there'll only be about 1 minute left after they take the rune and get the 7,000 points. So this actually might be worth watching for the final, even though 592, they had control, didn't they? So I think they might snatch the win there. Another 592 team cruising against GA5, GOW from 584. They're going to win. KOG from 616 are winning. Nugnes, thank you very much for the super chat. That's really kind of you. I from 621, they're going through. IMB from 557 are going through. And STD from 677, their plus 1218 team are going through. MMD going through. WFH from 635. W01 from 679, they look like they're going through. UT3's All-Star A team, they're definitely going through. So not a lot of close battles except for this one in Division 3. So let's go jump back into Division 2. War have got... Oh, they've opened up a 6,000 point lead. I can only presume they've taken the rune. There must have been a battle for that rune. If they've only just taken it, they're not going to get it back. Oh, we've got 5 minutes left. Ooh. Oh no, I've missed the cutoff to jump in. No. Oh, you idiot. I blame you guys. 111 of you watching, and no one reminded me. I bet it's going to say no. Yeah, the deadline's passed. Okay. Shame on me for not checking the times, but we can keep going with the scores. Good job as always. Been busy with my own fight, but had your stream on in the background on the laptop. Oh, thanks, Em. You're in 1TO's second team, aren't you? Not such a good job by me because I've missed out. Oh, you're going to win 74,000 to 36,000. E65 cruising to victory, 4KS cruising to victory, VIX cruising to victory. Is there any close scores now in this group? EUK versus WFT, only 1,700 in it. G97, 5,000 up. Hey Ahmed, how's it going? So I think the Rune, yeah, even this KQX are knocking out one of the E65 teams. They're nearly 12,000 ahead of them. Come on, COH. At least get 35,000 points. You're giving them a good battle still. 1TO, look at the power difference. They've got more than double our power. The guys have put in a good fight. JJ Soto WH. RBW enemy. 600,000 coins? What? Noz in 832 is a super state. Yeah, and their opponents didn't turn up, so even easier. Here we go. This is so close. There's only 3 minutes left. Let's keep an eye on this FXD versus WAR first team. Only 1,500 points in it. There are not many battles that are going to be decided in the next 2 minutes. I'm not sure how often the scores refresh, if I'm honest with you. Oh, okay, Soto. Oh, there must be... Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, they've... 94,000 to 31,000. They've easily won that. So here we go. Just 1,900 points in it. Of course, always bet on black. Double down, double down. Under 2 minutes to go. Pretty much, if you're gonna have, unless they are relying on one of them is transporting the rune, and they're gonna get it safe, that's the only way that FXD have to have the rune. That's the only way they're gonna beat war now, because 1,900 points ahead. Obviously, with your minute points per minute, you're not going to claw back 1,900. You're not going to have that swing of the points. Well, it's very unlikely anyway, especially when it's been such a close fight. How long we got left? We're in the final minute now, guys. Losing bet is still winning. Let's jump back into Division 2 again. Oh, they've extended their lead, this WAR team. They're 2,800 points ahead now. That they are going to win. .592 BNH. BNH, they are 4,000 points ahead. Have 592 not taken the rune? That's crazy. And that's it, guys. Battlefield of Honor is complete. The results are over. So, and shout out to my COH teammates. They gave it their all against 1TO, but 1TO beat us 108,000 to 30,000. 1TO getting all the runes and outscoring us in all areas, but the guys did their best. They can have no complaints. Well done to, as I say, my fellow teammates. So the plus 12 battles are over. Let's check out $592 took last rune. Score not updated. Oh, is that right? Okay, so we've got some results to go through. Let's start in Division 1. And this is the teams that are going through to the finals following the plus 12 matchup. So we have 1TO are through from Group 1, beating My Alliance COH. 4KS, of course, are through from Group 2, beating PMI. Group 3, E65, cruising through. Group 4, Boss as well. All the kind of expected big hitters are going through from Division 1 here. XKE, another one. But UTW put up a pretty decent fight there. Group 6, 1TO's second team. I think this is Evil M's team. They've gone through by, well, a very clear margin there as well. I'm actually surprised by how many clear margins there were. 8XB, they've gone through again against 21X. Group 8, Z8G have gone through. So another State 90 Alliance going out there. Pizarro J have gone out. Group 9, EUK from 284 have gone through. That was a close match against WFT. 60,000 to 54,000. Group 10, VIX. Strong performance against KWR's second team. Group 11, UTW from State 76. They've gone past W2X's Climax Reapers team. 99,000 to 29,000 points. Group 12, IN have beaten 4KS's second team. I think that is one of the surprises there, guys. 4KS, one of the strongest alliances in the game. Their second team have gone out after scoring only 52,000 points against IN. So well done to IN for getting through to the finals. I am surprised by that. RBW from 229, they've gone through against 3HS. 50,000 point difference there. Group 14 in Division 1, G97 have gone through. That was a closer match, 67,000. Shout out to 4VR for picking up 56,000 points there. Group 15, KWR from 289. Their main team going through against RXR. I was expecting that, to be honest with you. Group 16, J4E from 207. They've beaten AMO from 291. 72,000 to 52,000. Closer there. Calling Nos to win Division 4. I wish I could bet on who wins it all. XKE from 120. They beat Pandarami. 99,000 to 33,000. That was in Group 17. I think we're going to be nearing the end here. KXQ have beaten one of the E65 teams. 66,000 to 55,000. And I think the rest of the matchups in Division 1 are later. Let's jump into Division 2 then. And in Group 1, we had UL1. They were clear winners against ELT. UL1 from 346. 3SK from 330 have gone through. 88,000 to 37,000 points. Group 3 in Division 2. Triple D. Clear winners against KOR. Group 4, VGC, again clear winners. And TLU from 476, 103,000 to 21,000. SHH from 330, they've gone through against SFA, 83,000 to 38,000. And Group 7 WXB from 371, they've gone through 91,000 to 31,000. D2K have gone through from Group 8, 94,000 to 39,000. Not a lot of close matchups. EXW from 365. Oh, they've beaten EOK. There you go. Seekmore, there you go. They've gone down. What's happened? 82,000 to 31,000. And MLB from 358, 79,000. They've beaten Hard4G, who only managed 36,000. Even though 36,000 is still not a bad amount of points. BRW from 330. They've clearly gone through against ETL. And Group 12 in Group 14. Group 12 in Division 2. D2K from 347 have beaten ROG. 67,000 to 52,000. So that was closer. Taxation is fifth. Yes, that's very true, Matt. SOR from 476. Oh, they easily beat NNJ from 424. 125,000 points. And VNA scoring 107,000 points to go through to the finals. I really thought there would be a few closer matchups here. War from 475. Their Team A, 65,400 points. They ended up 3,000 ahead of FXT from 343. I'm sure they're going to be gutted. Really close matchup there between those two teams in Group 15 of Division 2. And Group 16, SFW from 543. They've beaten GNH 70,000 to 46,000. Pretty clear victory there. Group 17, BL8 from 418. Again, good victory for them against MAD from 350, scoring 83,000 points. Was there any other matchups? Oh, War, yeah, one of the War teams. Their Team C have gone through against GRK, 111,000 points. Group 19 there on next. Let's pop into Division 3. And Group 1, EVB in Division 3. They have beaten 58U, 110,000 to 23,000. UT3 from 687, 118,000 against RBP from 610. I'm really surprised by some of these differentials and scores. VO1 from 679, 83,000 points against NVN. NVN actually had more power there, but again, it was close, but strategy and tactics do really count as well. WFH, sorry, from 635, 128,000. Wow. Strong result. Group 5, MMD from 661, 97,000 against RU from 592. Group 6, STD from 677. They've gone through 99,000 points against ZOZ from 666. And Group 7, IMB from 557. They've beaten EKI 101,000 to 28,000. Group 8, I from 621. They've scored 109,000 points against TSC from 606, who could only muster 13,000. Group 9, KOG from 616, 120,000. Clear victory there against WX7 from 602. And GOW from 584. Again, 124,000 against TRC. Only 11,000 for TRC. There we go. Confirmation. Oh, this is 592's other team. 111,000 points versus GA5. Only 2 point. Well, I guess that is a third more power, isn't it? Group 12, 592. Here we go. They did take the rune. They beat BNH 64,461 to 62,015. Shout out to BNH. What's the second gift code dropped? Yeah, I did it, Slinky, 52 minutes in. It's Pontail. Yeah, it's Pontail with a capital P. Lowercase ONDTAIL. Thanks, Matt, for sharing that. Shout out to Beer Squad from BNH. You put in a great battle there. Clearly, significantly lower power and strength to 592's team, but you really put up a good fight there, and you were often your points per minute were higher than 592's. It's literally, I think, the rune that has cost you there. 6, their team 1 from 666. They've gone through 91,000 to 28,000 points for AGB from 554. Group 14 of Division 3. NAW from 587 have gone through. Closer match here, 69,000 to STD's 47,000 points. Oh, I can't wait for the finals when there's half the amount of teams. ODI from 575. They've beaten U1D from 592, 107,000 to 27,000. Strong result there for them. And GOW, no, they're on soon. So is that all the results from this group, from this division? Cool, guys. Please do hang on in there if you can. I will be giving out another 2 gift codes in the next hour during the plus 14 battles. I know I'm spoiling you guys today. Ruin their victory. Yeah. I don't think there's any more in Division 3. So we're already into Division 4 and I might just have a drinks break. Pontail, what is the second code? It's Pontail, Leon. Literally. Pontail is the second code, guys. That's all you need to know. Right, Division 4. Group 1, IMG from 720. They've gone through to the finals. 124,000 points against 2GT from 703. In Group 2, V9V from 709. They've gone through 111,000 points against DAD from 3007, one of the Chinese servers. S44 from 744, 82,000 points against TPP, who managed 40,000. Still put up a decent fight there. And there you go. NOS, well, WLC, no one turned up, so that's why you've got such a big score there. But NOS still very, very strong team. You look at the power differential. No wonder WLC didn't bother turning up. 10 times the power. 3G of power. CHT beat Z15. 101,000 to 23,000. Group 6 of Division 4. LAT from 736 have gone through. 92,000 points to G71's 40,000 points. Group 7, PPB from 3013, 70,000 to 404 from 759. 58,000. That was a closer battle. Group 8, A2C from 764. They've gone through 112,000 points against UNT. Easy. Honestly, the amount of big differences in the points has actually surprised me quite a lot. CDX from 699, they've gone through 81,000 points against RAI from 721, who managed 48,000, so closer in that one in Group 9 of Division 4. Group 10, 007, Legendary Killers, 96,000. Leon, sorry, I hit send too quick. Don't worry, happens to the best of us, Leon. 007, 96,000 points to SH6's 32,000. And Group 11 of Division 4, E85 from 805. 127,000 against APX. Could only manage 13,000. That was a dominant victory. Group 12, LTEL from 790. They've gone through 86,000 to 5UP's 47,000 points. Group 13, DRS from 729. 66,000 to 12's 55,000. Close one there, guys. But again, the lower powered team going through. Group 14, War from 722. They've gone through. I was answering the gentleman's question, not asking. Oh, sorry, Leon. Yes, you're correct. Sorry. It is hard to multitask when you're streaming and trying to watch this and got everything else going on. I've got Eden on here as well. Oh, I should have done an hourly. I need to check out my Alliance Cup. I'm ranked 2 in my Alliance for Alliance Cup this week. I'm really been caning it. Just picked up my 6th task of the day. Got 3,995 points, by the way. So I'm not doing too bad. I wonder where I'm ranked in the whole group. Oh, I'm ranked 11th. That's not bad. One more and I'll get 120 words of truth in rewards. But I need to get... Oh, I'm only 105 points behind 10th place. So I'll take that. Anyway, enough of me. Oh, Pond, you should do some live streams of question and answer. Well, to be fair, Slinky, every live stream I do, I always say that I'll do some question and answer. So if you've got questions, I will try and answer them. Feel free. Group 16 in Division 4, EV6 have gone through. Oh, that was a close one. 65,000 to 62,000 points. Unlucky war. Group 17, they're not on until later. Group 19. Group 20. I don't think anyone else is on there now. And finally, last but not least, Division 5. Group 1 of Division 5, UUR from 3016 have gone through. Group 2, BDU from 3019 have gone through, 130,000 points. A lot of these are the Chinese servers facing each other. VUP from 3020 have beaten UUR, 125,000 points. HTS from 878, they've gone through, 122,000 points. Of course, when you've only got 600 million power and your opponent's got 1.2 G, that it makes a big difference at this level in the game. Whoa, UKK got 3 G of power from 849. They went through easily, nearly 6 times the opponent's power. FHA from 850 have gone through, 102,000 points against Blue from 857. Group 7, GZY from 320. Oh, TVP, no points. No power. What happened there? Advice Guru. How to get loyalty very fast. Well, part of it is to get it very fast. There's lots of factors there. In the first week, you have to be very active because you need to be constantly refilling your workshops with the materials because every few hours your materials are going to be processed. You can't, time is of the essence. You want to be processing constantly in your workshops to generate your materials so that then you can upgrade your base camps and increase your loyalty. How the amount of just general honor that you gain to increase your spec level. The more spec points you have, the more you can do. So obviously experienced players like me, a lot of us have 140 plus points. So I always try and get additional tiles, for instance, because obviously the more tiles you have, the more resources you can generate. I also go green, so extra tiles are available in green. Green up, you get extra resources generated. Going up left will generate you more resources on your tiles to then obviously process to upgrade your base camps. How strong you are, so being able to take poison tiles and upgrade that level quicker, and upgrading your assault fortresses so that you have a higher might. So understanding how sorry, Slinky's right, of course. Blue right will give you an extra 1,200. Hey, Atachi, good to see you. Blue right will give you 1,200 extra loyalty, but it's 47 spec points. It's not cheap, but that's the easiest way to do it. I have done like these kind of videos as well, how to get to 8,000 loyalty quickly. That's on the channel, probably in my Eden or ROC guides. Araza. Hey, LordOfPondtail, Ali here. Thanks for streaming codes. I think the 2XX, except 265B states, had a hard route to reach the last 16. They are in the same division as old ones. Yeah, I mean, definitely, now there's such a big bracket for the top states, 1 to 296. It is pretty difficult, isn't it? Blue Star, good to see you. Yes, sorry, Slinky's giving the actual most obvious Slinky's given the most obvious point, is that to go blue right. Um, and yeah, like I said, knowing how to take poison tiles. If any of you don't understand how poison tiles work, then feel free to ask. Lots of people actually don't understand how they work. And I've got a poison tile video, of course. It's one of my 600 plus videos that I've done. Justin, good to see you. Pontail is killing us in Eden. Well, I'm not sure I'm killing you, but like my stronger alliance members maybe. We're doing okay in Eden at the moment. But you guys have been, if you're 21x, you've been putting up, you guys are very active. You've been keeping us honest for the whole of the season so far. It's been a fun season. I've been trying to play as much as I can. I'm doing all right. There's a few biggies in 21x that I'm bouncing off, but otherwise, against other players, I'm giving them a good fight. So that's pretty good. I bet all my coins on you, Slinky. Don't let me down. Advice Guru, what combo is good for poison tile? Well, the number one combo for all players in the game, as in what will work for the vast majority of players, is going to be Immortal, Rosen, Beast Queen in that combo. Now I'm talking about for players in the earlier stages of the game. Once you get to SX11 and you have access to Aslan, then the Aslan Reaver Healer combo is the best for taking poison tiles, because it constantly heals basically, and Aslan has this auto attack. Because the key thing you're looking for in poison tile combinations is absolute guaranteed damage in one round, because as soon as poison is above 50%, you have to beat every opponent, every tile guardian that you're facing. You've got to beat them in the first round. You've got to kill them in the first round. And the higher the tile level, the greater the quantity of soldiers in each legion of guardians that you're facing. And also, obviously, the higher the level of the tile, the more legions you actually face as well. So it's like a double-edged sword there. That's why the higher you get, the tougher it is to win. Obviously, you've got to factor in, once you get beneath 50%, then you only have to win. You can win within 2 rounds. And if you draw, you might see sometimes that both your legion and the tile guardians legion, that they're both highlighted in the battle report because no one has lost. That's because you both killed each other, all of each other basically. And like Leon, as he's putting Bri, it's still pretty good, which Bri stands for Beast Queen, Rose and Immortal. But you don't actually use them like that. You put Immortal in the front row. That's because Beast Queen boosts Immortal's attacks, and Immortal gives extra damage from his 8th skill. That's why you put him on the front row. Slinky is asking, Pom, what's the biggest difference between 4 faction Eden versus North South? Well, in 4 faction, so Eden Conquer, Slinky, you can't actually, your own zone is protected. Your opponents can't get into that zone. So I think that's probably one of the biggest differences. So you end up with, I think the devs have done that so that all guilds get a guaranteed set amount of points, and also it's forcing everyone into the communal areas in the middle sections of the map. So it should, in theory, guarantee more fighting. That would be my number one difference, I would say, between North, South, and 4 faction. Arslan Reaver Healer or Arslan Dragon's Avatar Healer? Oh, definitely Arslan Reaver Healer. So Dragons, I don't know if you know, guys. Dragon's Avatar. Now, obviously, our Rise of Empires is the sister game of Last Shelter Survival, and in Last Shelter, Dragon's Avatar's kind of sister character, because in the earlier seasons, basically, the heroes that we had in Rise of Empires were almost carbon copies of their skills were carbon copies of the skills of the heroes in Last Shelter Survival. They were just aesthetically different and named different, even though a couple of them actually even had the same names. But basically, with the Dragon's Avatar character in Last Shelter Survival, his 8th skill, you know, when his 8th skill would let you live and do additional damage. Basically, how that worked in the code was that he would take any tile, because even if you were about to lose, you could actually survive, if that makes sense. But so when we got to Row, they've put that kind of additional information into the skill. I'm going to just come and bring it up now. Oh, he's called Che Lu now, isn't he? Sorry, the Dragon's Avatar. And yeah, his 8th skill says now, when attacking territories, if the Legion's loyalty is lower than the Rebel's zeal, then the hero will be unable to continue fighting. So they kind of changed that from what it originally was when the code first came out. Yeah, as Toads has said, you don't actually need 10k on each row either. You can actually still more gift code or something. Yeah, there'll be gift codes in the next hour. 2 more gift codes at 15:15 at 4:15 game time and 4:40. 14:15 game time and 14:45 game time. The real secret is lowering troop counts. You can actually get away with... What you got to remember, guys, is that if you're winning... the Tile Guardians only have basic attacks, right? They don't have skill attacks. So the only line of your troops that is taking damage is your front row. That's why you need to have a higher troop count on your front row, because that's taking all the damage. So... And if that row doesn't get fully killed, then your back rows, you could actually have 2 troops, so that only you can just literally have 2 troops on the back row. It doesn't matter. What you've got to think about is the higher the level of the tile, as I've said before, the more Guardians, the more Legions you have to face, the more damage that front row will take. So that's why when you need to kind of increase your troop count when you get to the higher levels. But yeah, I mean, you can literally go as low as you want, because the percentage is obviously, you know, if you've got 100 troops and the the poison percentage is 50%, then you'll lose 50 troops, right? All you're doing by increasing the troop count on your back rows is just making... just increasing the amount that are going to your hospitals, to your camps, basically. Pond, do we have Poison Tile video of Aslan combo? I'll be honest, Raj, I haven't actually done that one. My Poison video was back when I used the Beast Queen combo. Maybe I should do an updated one. If you guys think it would be worthwhile, I'll be happy to put that together in the next week or two, an updated Poison Tile, because I think that might be worth doing. Gift code 3 will be in 45 minutes time at plus 14:15 game time, because the devs have asked that we release the game codes while the battles are going on, because the whole point of this stream is that it's obviously Battlefield of Honor All-Stars. See what 50% of the rules. Yeah. I fail sometimes with 10-10-10 at anything above 50% poison, but at 30-10-10 I can take above 30%, 50%. Yeah, but don't forget, the poison is the percentage of the troops that are dying. So if you've lost more than 50% of your troops if more than 50% of your troops on the front row have been killed, yeah, and then the rest get poisoned, that's when you're going to lose, right? So that's why you have to have more on the front row. I think I've said that right. Hey Johnny, good to see you. RT, how's it going? Please gift code 3 now. No, I can't do it now. We have an agreement, a specific agreement with the dev, sorry. Yes, please help with Poison Tile video of Aslan combo. I mean, the key thing to remember with the Aslan combo And why it's so good with poison tiles is, again, you're trying to generate as much damage as you can, guaranteed damage as you can in round one to kill your opponent's troops, right? The Tile Guardian's troops. And the reason it's so good is because Aslan has got that guaranteed skill on skill 2. Let me just bring it up so I can say the actual exact wording, so I always forget it. So Aslan's second skill, Blade of Ice, says, when taking damage, the hero squad deals 250% damage to a random enemy squad. So what you've got to remember is the Tile Guardians will be basic attacking Aslan because Aslan's on the front. So Aslan will do 250% damage 3 times to the opponent, to the Tile Guardians in round 1 for each, because of each time it's 3 times 250% when they're attacking him. Then you've got to hope that you're getting more. Obviously, then you've got your normal basic attacks from each 3 legions, and then you're hoping that Reva will do a lot of damage with her skills as well. So that's why. There you go. Seekmore says I'm pushing 16s at 85% with 855. Yeah, exactly. Leon, do you have a video skinned heroes versus non-skinned? No, is the answer. Like, what are you looking for, Leon? What kind of information? As in the difference, or because with skinned here, obviously hero skins, some of them actually I find the statistical improvements from the bio attributes can often be better, because some of these preserving skills aren't amazing. Like, we've just had Living Saints, or Jane as she's now called. I don't know why they changed all the names. Jane the Living Saint. There you go. So no, everyone was looking at this hero. She's still got her same anime. Come on, devs. What's going on? Why does she look like that? And then she's got an updated skin. I don't have it, but I was tempted to try for it with tickets. But her, let's just jump in here. So her inheriting skill improves Iron Crusade. It's still a combat skill. It improves it from 30% chance to do 255% damage to 35% chance to deal 275% damage. It's not a massive improvement, is it? If you think 35%, 30 to 35% is probably still going to activate the same amount of times in the battle, and you're only gaining 60% damage because it's 3 lots of 275 instead of 3 lots of 255. I'm not so sure. While her bio attributes increase troop damage by 2%, improve tactical might by 9%. Tactical might is really important for. Now this is the thing. So Living Saint doesn't do any troop damage because her 8th skill stops her from doing basic attacks. So that's not actually beneficial. What is beneficial is the tactical might, an increase of 9%. Tactical might is obviously improves the damage that your combat skills do, or your skills do. So that is an improvement. Her preserving skill as well, obviously damage mitigation of 5% on skill damage, but it does at least give the legions, makes the legion deal 2% more skill damage. And of course, with the 3 sisters combo, so Warlord, Roku, and Jane, Living Saint, they're all based on combat skills. So that giving an extra 2% damage, that preserving skill is really good. And obviously, earlier in the game as well, before you get into the SX series, extra damage, there isn't many options that are going to give you extra damage, right? So I think that is a pretty good skin very early in the game. Even then, the Beast Queen Rose and Immortal skin is the best combo. Sorry, not skin. Beast Queen Rose and Immortal is the best combo at that time in the game. You can pick up a Beast Queen skin, you can pick up a Rosen skin, and you can pick up a Immortal skin. Well, we picked up Immortal in the last Christmas, didn't we? while Roku doesn't have a skin yet, and Warlord has a skin which is pretty good. But so I'd still say Beast Queen is that Beast King combo is potentially still going to be a lot better. Advice: is Sundiata good for Poison Tile? What is my second Poison Tile combo in SX16? Yep. So for me, I'm using. I use the Aslan combo, and then I use Farah, Rosen, Sundiata. Sundiata does a lot of damage. You've seen Sundiata basically replace Immortal in this cavalry serial attack combination. So yeah, I definitely would. That would be my choice. That's what I use anyway, and it's been working okay. But I mean, I'd still say this this Arslan combo is better. 891 lost to 3016. The developers arranged a team with S3 against a team with only S2. Unfair. The developer couldn't have organised the tournament better. I don't know. It's difficult, isn't it? Like, maybe they could have split it another division back then, but maybe they don't have enough teams to do that. So, I mean, you could always say teams from State 296 are up against players that are in State 1, right? So, like, BR, I am Poison Tail Skin versus non-skin. Oh, okay. I see what you mean. Developers should know Hero S2 can't beat Hero S3. The developer failed to balance the game. Yeah, I guess, I mean, that's going to be difficult, isn't it? Because the S3 team are going to have access to Rosen, so they can do Beast Queen, Rosen, Immortal. Plus, then they're going to have the three sisters, all three of the S3 combat skill Cav Legion as well. So yeah, I guess that is a almost unbreakable difference. Maybe they'll argue that the S1 heroes are quite strong and that helps balance it out, but I don't know. It's hard to tell. I mean, definitely pop it in the feedback in in the main castle. Let's just finish. Hey, Amwar, how's it going? Let's just finish with our results here. So NIP from 855. They've beaten HLW from 842, 95,000 to 32,000. And Group 9, LYU from 3026. They've won 127,000 against AOX from 903. Group 10, SDH from 854 have beaten 1CM from 3023, 90,000 to 38,000. Group 11, 1CM from 3023 have beaten ERR from 3037, 103,000 to 19,000. And 893 FSN have beaten PIN 107,000 to 25,000. Group 13, 7IO from 3024 have beaten 12 from 845, 110,000 to 27,000. Group 14 of Division 5, 98T from 3030 have beaten MFS from 900, 84,000 to 41,000. And Group 15, MRM from 3032 have beaten RMB from 3022, 65,000 to 59,000. That was close. Pretty much the closest matchup in Division 5. SSK from 3029 have beaten FHA from 850, 96,000 to 33,000. And Group 17, that hasn't taken place yet. So that looks like that's all the results. Group 1. So this UUR team had the S3 heroes. When have they ever listened to our suggestions? Yeah, Def is saying, well, they always listen. I'll give them that. But do they action what we're asking them? Not so often. That's the problem. But they have done quite a few things. I mean, obviously, just even recently in the event this week with the floating pyramid, you know, we've got a massive increase in the orichalcum. You know, we've had the hero skin, we've had skin recruitment. They've changed the way that we recruit seasonal heroes, even though I still think that took way too long. Hero fragment exchange came in, but again, you would like to see more fragments available from that. And I think we didn't just have it, did we? In the off season, or maybe we did for a week. So yeah, I'm not saying things are perfect in game. But I would say they do listen. And I know a couple of the contacts that I know, the product managers, you know, they do feedback a lot to their colleagues. But you know, it's at the end of the day, there's always going to be like a senior level of management that make a decision. So, but yeah, I agree with you. 7, you know, S3 against S2, that is particularly difficult. That's not a great. Well, there isn't going to be a balance there. I'm not going to lie. Roto, how long for the next code? See, you're all just here for the codes. 34 minutes. So I have to. The one thing with these codes, the devs asked myself and the other 3 guys streaming today. They asked us to release the codes during the main battle time. So I'm afraid with my stream, as it's just one long stream, because I didn't really want to do separate streams and I didn't need to come offline, and I like chatting to you guys anyway in between. I've got 4 codes, but I've got to do them during the battles. Oh, I can pick up my... Who's been betting in this account? Oh no, it's just login. Haha. I forgot this isn't my account. So we have 18 minutes till the plus 14 matches. Hey Woozy, how's it going? I guess for some of you out there, it's actually Friday night already. Hopefully you're all having a good time. Let's check out. Oh, I hope that for the anniversary even they give back the frag exchange. Yeah, I mean... And it really annoyed me that they didn't include some key heroes on that frag exchange as well. Just ridiculous. So, in the next hour, it's not just me streaming. So, obviously, if all of you are getting bored of my voice, you have a few options. You have 3 other options. And if I can bring it up. So you can also go to Evil M, and she will be streaming XKE from 120 against AED from 270. This is at plus 14. You can go to Ted Bay, who will be showing 293 DXP against 126 GMF. Or you can go to Black Rad. He's showing FAW from 287 against RYS from 62. That there. And me, I've gone for E54 versus LBA. 1, because LBA are from my state 90. And 2, these guys both have quite a lot of power. Both got nearly 20 G each. I think it would be quite a close matchup compared to if you look at the power differentials from the other matches. You know, DXP have got what, triple the power of GMF. RLYS have got nearly double the power of FAW, even though I know FAW are a good alliance. And XKE, they've got nearly double the power of AED, so I'm not sure that's going to be how close that's going to be. I was interested in looking at this VIX, but that's saying plus 16. We'll have to see. Roto, no, I'm here for both content and codes. Awesome. Good to hear it. I was only joking, by the way, Roto. I was only joking. Advice Guru, should I go for Bleeding Steed or Ava skin first? Ooh. Well, probably Ava, because Cavalry is still the kind of at that stage. If you're at that stage in the game, I'd say Ava is. And I have to say, what was I going to say? Brain's gone mush. I would say as well, with Ava, if you get her skin, you're always going to use her, right? You're always using her in Eden because of her extra demo value. So she's like a guaranteed hero in terms of her longevity. So that's what I would say in regards to that. Bleeding Steed, and Ava was the first skin that I went for as well. I haven't got Bleeding Steeds, but I would like it. Particularly now that Warhammer's got a skin as well. Because if you imagine having like the Lawman, Bleeding Steed, Warhammer combo, all with skins, that could be quite nice. Itachi, I like your voice. Oh, thank you. 291 Blood Eagle. Congrats, Joe Free, on advancing. Yeah, congratulations to everyone who has already gone through to the finals. RT Gunner, good to see you. Dana Pond. Dev said in mail they will give extra buff boost when we face older state, like one season above us. E.g., I am from 736. Our group is from 728 to 759, but we face state like 699, etc. Oh, really? I did not know that. There you go. Blood Eagle is saying that even for sure. What time the next round starts? It starts in 14 minutes. The Chubb says depends on what you're using with them. Yeah, true. Pontail, you're a genius. Thank you. That's very kind. Blood Eagle, get some coffee, bro. I'm not going to get some coffee. I'm going to get another one of my... I'm going to top up my lime juice. So just give me a second, guys. Need to get some ice as well because it's nice and hot in the UK right now. Don't mind me rustling in my freezer for some more ice cubes. This is some quality content for you right here. I'm actually drinking a kiwi and lime juice, which is very refreshing. Ooh. There we go. And I'm back in the room. White, what's up? Woozy, thanks for the super chat. Very kind of you. Thank you. Whichever tech should I focus? Art of War or Imperial Guard? Ooh. Let's bring up the old... Well, Imperial... How much into your Imperial Guard are you? Because Imperial Guard is your T10 tech. So I would say Imperial Guard, 100%. If you, well, yeah, because you must be at C28, right? You've got your Institute at C28. So you want to be getting certainly your barracks and your stables up to level 28. And then, yeah, I would say you definitely go for Imperial Guards. I'm actually doing Imperial Guards myself because I only just got to... you need to get your Institute to level 28 as well, obviously. But yeah, I would go with Imperial Guard, get your T10 troops, and then you've got to try and push to C30, obviously, because then you get like the maxed benefits from them. Latin is saying, I'm using Steed Warhammer and Lust for defense, or how I like to call that combo, why you hit yourself. Who's the other hero that hits? Is it John? No. John doesn't hit himself, does he? Is it Arthur? No, it is John, isn't it? Or is it Arthur? Alfred, I mean. Yeah, it's John. John also deals damage to himself on skill 2. Which is good for charging the reflection skill of Warhammer, obviously, if you put Warhammer and John together. See, I gathered about 260 of the floating stones and made the level 15 for 1.4 Ori. Still 2 days left in the event. Brilliant, well done. Like I said, guys, if you haven't seen my video, make sure you do your floating pyramid, because The common rewards in that are way better than before. You can get 200 orichalcum at level 5, 500 orichalcum at level 10, and 750 orichalcum at level 15. So 1450 orichalcum in common rewards, guys. Available for everyone. So definitely do the floating pyramid if you haven't checked it out. You just get fed up with the floating, with the kind of fireworks style events because you never got decent rewards. They have improved the rewards. That's why I specifically did a video on it earlier in the week. Mohammed, how's it going? Good to see you. Hey Pond, how are you and how is Baby Pond? I'm very well, thank you. I've had a really busy week. Work's been a bit mad the last month. Just a big project going on and some absence from my middle management team. So I had to do a bit of coverage there, but it is what it is. Otherwise, the business is doing well that I manage, so that's good. And yeah, it's those of you that have been on from the start will know it's Mrs. Pond's birthday on Sunday, so I've been busy getting ready for that. I was wrapping some presents before starting the stream. Actually taking her out for a nice dinner and some drinks after this later on this evening. My sister is coming to babysit Baby Pond, and Baby Pond is not really a baby anymore. She's definitely Toddler Pond. And she is great. Like, her vocabulary is going really well, mobility's well, she's fit and healthy. Yeah, I'm a bit cautious. I hope you'll understand. Obviously, being a young child, I don't really want to expose her like on the channel. Maybe like when she's older, maybe I'll start like her channel as well. But I don't know if she's going to want to do it or not. We'll see. I know like I don't want to be a parent that pushes their child to do like YouTube if they don't want to. If she sees daddy doing it and she likes it and she wants to try it, then I'll let her have a go. But otherwise, I'll let her make her own mind up on that. But yeah, she's really good, and it's her second birthday in a couple of weeks' time as well. So expensive time of year for me. What are you going to do? Never mind. Advice: how can I use Bellicerus? I don't have poison maxed. Then you can't really use Bellicerus because the only combo you really see Bellicerus in is Darius, Poison, Bellicerus, like using all of that. Well, okay, yeah, RT says you can use Hunk as well, I guess. But, and to be honest, it's probably better with Hunk because of the footman element. Obviously, archers are still weak, so, yeah. Only 8 minutes until plus 14, guys. So we're closing in on the next battle. I hope everyone's been enjoying the stream this afternoon. And loads of chat as well. Thanks for all of you who are contributing. I really love getting to... I know I don't respond to comments very often on the channel. And I try and reply to things through like Viber, Discord, in-game. But as you can imagine... I have 168 hours in the week, the same as you guys. So I try and like connect and discuss as much as I can when I can. But yeah, doing live streams is the best way to do that, I think. And I've really been enjoying doing like multiple live streams recently. Usually I only do one a month, but being able, with All-Star Championships, being able to do one a week has been great. So thank you all for like investing your time in me and watching the channel. And like I say, I'm always happy in between the battles to be chatting about question and answer, and always interested to hear your points on Row as well. Obviously I've been playing the game for, it'll be 4 years in a couple of weeks time as well, and it's been a massive part of my life already with doing the channel as well. So Advice Guru, what are some good Pompey combos? That is a good question. I'm not sure. To be honest with you, I've only just maxed Pompey. I need to, because I was doing it on Heroes Day yesterday. And, oh no, I haven't maxed him even. I've still got to do that. I think I was upgrading a hero skin. Where are we at? Let's check out his skills. See, he seems like a serial attack hero because his skill 2 has additional attack or passive skill to us older players, which activates after a basic attack. So that makes me feel like you need to pair him with like a Rosen or someone like that. And he's a support hero, so he's not like back row hero. So it's kind of a bit of a weird one because you wouldn't like put him on the back row, and he's only got one passive skill. Starting round 5, your cavalry squad will deal 20% more physical damage after an additional attack, lasting till the end of the battle, stackable for up to 5 layers. But only starting from round 5. So it's almost like he needs someone that's going to give him these extra basic attacks, right? In my mind. And his 8th skill, when all your squads lose over 25% of the total troop power in a round, they'll gain a shield in the next round, reducing the next 2 times of damage they take by 70%, which is good damage mitigation. Very good, actually, minus 70%. And restoring some troop power for the front row squad, and that recovery rate is 308%, which is really pretty good. Because what scan does? 247. But that's 2 lots of 247. So 308% is pretty OP in terms of healing, even though it's only 1 squad. But still, yeah, I struggle to know what to use him with, to be honest with you. Dana, Pond devs mail about 10% might and resistance if the opponent 1 season ahead. If they 2 seasons ahead, then it's 20%. They told we can get Battlefield on a champ store, but it's not there. Oh, really? What state are you in, Dana? Just remind me. I'll make a note of it. What is the best front hero between S2 and X2 other than Beast Queen? Mohammed asks. Well, back in my day, it was Warlord, Roku, Living Saint. So in that combo, so you have to have Warlord. If you're talking about front row with Rosen and Immortal because you don't have Beast Queen, it's got to be either Dark Prince or, let's see. Has he got HP? No, he doesn't. He's got combat speed. Yeah, it's probably Black Prince. Yeah, Black Prince, because Constantine isn't gonna combine. Yep, Black Prince would be my answer, if that's what you're asking. In that regard, Mohammed. How's it going, Justin? Good to see you. Dana 736, okay. S736. That's weird because I'm pretty sure. Let me just check this account. 2 minutes to go. 1.5 minutes to go, by the way, guys. This is State AAA, what this account's from, and it's got the Championship store. So, you sure you don't have the Championship store? That's bizarre. Justin, what's up? Good to see you. Sal, how's it going? Right, Pond, have you noticed 1TO and 4KS aren't fighting in their Edens? I did hear about that, yes. Gonna make All-Stars even more unfair for those that have used their Lofty and T10 troops for Eden. Yeah, but, well, should you be using your Lofty and T10 troops yet? I mean, a lot of players try and hold off a certain amount. And what I would say is, as well, is if you can save some gems for Battlefield, then you only need enough troops to fill your legions, right? You don't need extra, because every time they come back, you can just heal them with gems. That'd be my point on it. But yes, I mean, still, there is going to be an advantage there for sure. Division 4 Battlefield on for us 1 season ahead and 1 season behind opponent. Oh, okay. Oh, Brave Rose and Immortal. Oh yeah, you can. Yes, yeah, you can use Brave as well. but that's more from a defensive point of view. God, I forgot about Brave. But yeah, you can use, if you're using Rosen and Immortal with Brave defensive combo, that's good, yes. He's asking for the gift code again. Gift code is coming in 15 minutes. Right, we're away, let's go. Oh, I need to get into Division 1. So, I am covering E54 versus LBA. Leon. Been very boring, but don't mind the extra sleep. I bet why. I'm telling you now. How to get super fast marching speed like Flash. Advice Guru. You can use the 3 S1 heroes who have, or S heroes as they're now called, who have their special active 7th skills. So that's Lionheart for cavalry, Cal for footmen, and Alfati for archers. Those 3 heroes, if you check out their 7th skill, you can activate it yourself, and it will give you a 100% increase on marching speed. But of course, it's only active for 20 minutes, and then it's got a cooldown. I think it's 15 hours. I can't remember exactly. Maybe I'll check. 1 second. Lionheart 7th skill. Yeah, 15-hour cooldown. So that's one of the easiest ways. If you're hitting a level 9 tile, I'm pretty sure T1 troops still. If it's level 1 or level 5 tiles, you can hit. Using T1 troops. T1 troops have a faster marching time. If you're on a higher level, you might have to use T2 troops. Hey, Don, good to see you. And there are other things you can do as well, like you can improve your... So like on... I think it's... Well, I know what it is. It's green right in your honor menu, specialization. So if you go bottom right, there are 3 nodes that will give you an extra 15% marching speed towards territories. That's bottom right, as I said. So that can improve your speed as well. And then there is also in the merit shop these days, there's also a thing that will give you extra marching too. Oh. In the season store, merit store, you'll see that it's limited to 2 purchases a week, but you can get rapid march, use it to increase the legion's marching speed by 20%. That does last for 8 hours, and it will be recalled at the end of the season, and it's expensive. It's 1 million merits. So those are kind of like the various ways you can do it. Varun is watching live while participating in normal BOH. Nice one, Varun. Good luck for your matchup. Don, don't worry. I know you're a busy guy, probably updating something. There you go. Leon said green right to circle, Emperor's buff, castle skin, hero skin, legion skin, province quest cards, 3 speed heroes, T2 cav, immortal boots. There you go. He's got it all. Leon should be doing... Leon, are you doing a channel? For those of you waiting for gift codes will be in 11 minutes time. Don't worry. Right, let's check out... We didn't even check out the teams. LBA are from State 90 are in blue, and E54 are in red. LBA have made a good start. They're 2 players down, though. In fact, it's pretty much dead on, isn't it? Now, whatever I do, I must make sure that I go back into a battle with 5 minutes to go. Pond, does the carrying legion do damage to the relay if occupied by the enemy? Oh, you've done me there, Slinky. I don't know. I don't know. Anyone? I'll be interested to hear. I'd be interested to hear what people say about that. Fortress of Honor is going to be unlocked now. No Lofty in Eden until last 2 weeks. Yeah, that's why I always say, Leon. Like, I always hold off using my Lofty troops. I haven't used them at all. Oh, sounds like Varron is going to win his battlefield because it's 20 versus 6. You can put your feet up, mate. Just go and take a building and reinforce it, and just watch the stream. Oh, there you go. The Chubb says, yes, it does do damage, but most of us use speed legions, so it's not going to do much. Yeah, that's a good point. So LBA are going to take the West Fortress of Honor. And they're already in the East Fortress of Honor as well. Of course, Fortress of Honor are really key for your points per minute. So you can see first occupation gives you 750 points, but the continued occupation is 250 points per minute. So obviously both of them together, 500 points a minute. That's why Fortress of Honor is pretty key. They're available for 55 minutes, but obviously it takes a minute to take them or 2 minutes to take them. So what are we on? 53 minutes. So you can get about 27,000 points if you held on to the Fortress of Honor for the whole match. 27,000 points just from those two buildings. So it can be, that's pretty key. Thanks, Chubbs, for your answer, by the way. E54, they've taken over. This is the problem, though. You need a minute cooldown to actually take control of the building. Only 100. I thought this was going to be close. Literally 100 points in it at the moment. I don't know why I'm scrolling. I can just come out. I've missed it. LBA still trying to take control of this as well. Latin saying if we're carrying Legion means the Gathering Legion, no, it can only be used to harvest RSS. Yeah, he's talking about carrying the rune. Oh yeah, Anubis Castle skin. Good shout. Seek more. Very good shout. Don't worry, Latin. I make dozens of mistakes all the time. So LBA have got this Fortress of Honor. Their points per minute is up 131. They're 700 points ahead at the moment after, and we're already not 8 minutes in. You know, it's interesting, like Leon talks about instant recall, you know, how people have learned to utilize the different abilities in the specialization, honor specialization tables. It is interesting as well, like the devs have capped the points at 170, right? Yeah, don't forget, guys, I'm not the only one streaming. So if you've got bored of me, or you want to listen to a different voice, or you want to check a different battle, then right now, Evil M is streaming XKE's battle against AED. So that's XKE from 120 against AED from 270. Ted Bay is streaming DXP from 293 against GMF from 126. And Black Rad, fellow YouTuber, he is streaming FAW from 287 against RYS from 62. And Black Rad will also be the only one of us streaming at 1600 hours, doing the later matchup time, where he's going to be covering UCP from 192 versus 4VR from 154. All those guys as well, they do have gift codes to give out as well. I'm not sure the specific times they're doing them. I chose to do mine just in this format at 1:15 and 1:45. So yeah, all these guys, all three of them are going to be giving out codes in the next hour. So we're trying to give as much coverage as we can for you guys in the Roverse. Obviously, because some of these, it is limited in terms of the viewing figures. I will get up though. While we're watching this, I will jump onto the schedule, and DXP are currently ahead, 9,000 to GMF 7,200. FAW are up 9,900 to ROS is 7,100. That could be close. ROS have got more than double the power of FAW. You can see here LBA taking about a 2,000 point lead. RT Gunner, how many people can use the codes? They haven't told us, honestly, so I'm not sure. XKE's plus 20 team, who have double the power of AED from 270. AED have taken a 4,400 point lead there. And VIX from 127 up against BSH. BSH have got a 2,000 point lead, 8,900 to 6,900. BIR from 287 already over 10,000 points. B81 from 106 already over 11,000 points. And E65, the Bunnies team, they're up 9,400 to 1MK, 7,000 points. BMC from 232, they've got 9,600 to LVM's 4,900, so they look like they're doing well. SPE against CIB, I thought this would be close. There's only 1,000 points in it at the moment, 8,000 to 7,600. So it's all pretty close. Leon has correctly said people can use the code until it runs out. Rico, hi Pond, I'm in 820 and we begin S4 Monday. It's our second Eden. We only did Rock 2 seasons. My question is, do we need yellow crystals for this season? It's 4 factions, Conquer. You might do for Wonders, right? Oh yeah, that's for Eden Wonders. Yeah, so you won't need to, no. But I know once we did have 4 faction with Wonders, but I'm guessing they're not. I'm not sure whether they're really... We haven't had Wonders for a few seasons now. I'm pretty sure they're kind of going off Wonders, because again, it's all about who's got the deepest pockets, really, in that scenario. I'm just going to jump into Division 2, check out the scores there as well. Let's have a look. ESW, they've got about a 5,000 point lead against SOR. ESW, one of the 363 teams. HRS from 335, 15,000 points already against T1X from 358. Pon, can I share my S14 Attack Eden video? Yeah, go for it, Leon, of course. Which Lucho game, which is the code? The code will be out in 1 minute 20 seconds, guys. Let's jump into the center and check out the runes. So who's got the best progress? Both of them are building sentry towers. Oh, LBA sentry tower is going to be ready first. Within 20 seconds of the rune being available. So I'm not sure E54 are going to get away with this. Here we go. So LBA already opening up a reasonable lead, 3,000 points. But of course, the rune's worth 7,000. So if E54 can steal the rune, get it back, they could take the lead here. Just looking at Division 2 again. TLU versus FBWB, that's close. 2EX against U1L's blue team, that's close. CWB against 64S, very close. Stop asking every minute. Love it. So here we go. Sanctuary's going to unlock. And my third gift code, everyone, is All-Star 88. All-Star 88. There we go. And it's on there. And hopefully you should know where to share it now. Oh, I think Wargasm is redeeming my code for me. I bet you are, aren't you? I'm actually not paying attention to what's going on. E54 have the rune. That speed hero as well. Franco Teixeira getting it back to the second relay. Ooh, oh, LBA took it. LBA took the relay with literally 1 second. So the rune's gone back to the Sanctuary. E54 put a lot of their team in the centre here. They've taken the rune again. What? LBA, why have you not got a E? Why have you not E, one of the best known players in the game? Why have you not get... Why is there not someone right by the Sanctuary? So LBA do have some strong players. E is very, very strong. I've known E for a long time. Used to play in Stake 54. Played against him over 3 years ago, I think. Lady Gale, very strong as well. 4 or 5 very strong players in this team. Are LBA going to take the Sanctuary again? This is... So LBA still have this bottom relay. That means E54 can't do a lot. Whoever's got it this time, it's F. Stroni has got the rune this time. They haven't got a speed hero on it either. So let's have a look. E54 getting players to teleport into this central zone to reinforce their first relay, which they still have hold of. But they've only got 1 teleport spare now. LBA have got 12 teleports. Can LBA as well? They're still... This is the thing. LBA, if I was LBA, I'd just be sending everyone to this second relay right now, because even if they get through on this first relay, all you need to do is hold on to this relay until the rune gets there. And E54 have got no teleports left. Lepeto just used their last teleport. I think that might have been an error. Who was in there? Was he in there? Or was it Gale? Oh no, RM was in. Okay. So E54 still holding on to their first relay. I think the gift code's been up long enough, so we'll take that back off. Thanks, War. Bless Wargasm, she's redeeming my gift codes for me. So let's check it out. It's all going on at this bottom relay. E54, LBA currently holding it. E54, they've just got to send everything to this relay to try and take it back. Interestingly, points-wise, it's very close. 2,300 points. LBA are ahead. But E54 have it by the points per minute. So this rune, I mean, this rune is really, really important in this match. E54 have taken the relay. Are they going to be able to hold on to it, though? Multiple reinforcements going in there. This is the thing, though. If you use a speed hero, you give yourself a better chance of taking this rune, because this rune is taking forever to get between the two relays. It's giving LBA a chance to reload their legions and send them again for one last hit, because this is going to be in there for a minute, don't forget, guys. So can E50... These teams are very closely matched in terms of power. So the rune is in at the moment. This is going to give E54 at least about a 5,000 point lead, potentially. And with these two being so close, I think the runes are going to be the deciders in this match. I'm glad I did choose this match. I didn't. I actually chose. I let the other guys. The other guys chose theirs first. That hit, whoever just did that hit, has taken 4 or 5 reinforcements out. They've still got a little bit to go. 23 seconds. Can LBA get enough hits in here? Has one of their big hitters got enough time to get there? Who's reinforcing there? Relentless. There's only 8 seconds left. Have they still held it? They've still held on. They've done it. They've got it. So E54, they've picked up the first rune. But they have no teleports left, and this middle section is very cramped right now. But E54, they're trying to take a tower, or they're trying to build a tower on the south side, on the blue side, on LBA's side. LBA, they really got to get these sentry towers built. Stefan HK as well, one of the OG players in the game. It's 19 players to 20 teams. Oh, LBA teleporting now. I wonder if they're going over to the Fortress of Honors. So both of those are not under control at the moment. Yeah, this is good. Let's go and check in on the Fortress of Honor, see what's going on here. So LBA do have this top one under control. No, E54 have knocked out the reinforcement straight away. Both these guys have taken out their watchtower, their sentry towers as well. Neem's on 78%, Sayer's on 79%. So how about LBA's players? Not Today is burning 7,800 mil power, 3.2 G kills. HUD's 800 million power, 3.8 G, and Cal 700 mil, 4.4 G. Some old strong players. If they can knock out one of these guys, well, you just need to do coordinated attack, don't you? LBA, they're still holding on to that fortress. They've got a slight lead on the points per minute, but they are 5,000, 5,500, 5,700 points behind at the moment. I'm not even looking at the chat, sorry. That's fine. No one's watching the chat. I think everyone's kind of watching what's going on. So the other thing to make note of is, of course, that they had to do that rune again, and it was a slow marching legion. That's going to have taken time out. Let's just quickly check. So LBA holding on to that fortress. They really need both these fortresses. E54 have got the East Fortress. Bragi's there. Estoy from 77 is there. LBA trying to take this fortress. This is absolutely key. They've got a 350 point per minute advantage at the moment. Let's check what's going on in the central area. E54, they've got sentry towers, but on the LBA side for the sanctuary. This is pretty key here. You can see Lady Gale, E, Cloud, they're all up there. They've got to break down these towers and get their own towers built. They've got 11 minutes till the next rune. That's going to be coming with only 20 4 minutes remaining. If they start battling for that second rune, you might not have time to get the third rune done. 5,200 points in it at the moment. So LBA are generating more points outside of the rune, which they need because they don't have control of this middle zone right now. Let's just jump out again. Ooh, E54. They're currently waiting to transfer over both the Fortress of Honors again. So close, but E54 don't have any teleports. I would be, if I'm LBA players here, surely just coordinate some hits on these two, get them out of there. The closest sentry tower for E54 is all the way back there. Where's theirs, actually? Well, they don't have. Theirs is even further behind, actually. And E54, they've taken the bottom, the east Fortress of Honor for sure. Let's try and catch up some scores as well, as this is going. This is testing me to the limit in my multitasking skills. So in Division 2, ESW are leading by 5,000 points against SOR. T1X are behind by 9,000 points against HRS. HRS are looking in a strong position there. Oh, sorry, those were old scores. Let me update you. ESW are 37,000 points to SOR's 14,000. HRS are 40,000 to T1X's 12,000. I think that battle could be over already. TLU from 476 has got 24,000. FWB have got 27,000. UL1's blue team, they're up 30,000 to 17,000 against 2EX. 64S, they must have taken the first rune. They're up 10k against CWB. ZXR from 335 are well ahead. PLD from 439 are well ahead. NILB from 358, 10,000 point lead. WXB from 371, 13,000 point lead. War from 475, their B team, 7,000 point lead. They must have taken the rune. QAR from 327 and Wu from 493. Only 400 points in it at the moment in that match. And VGC from 346 is up 39,000 to W2H's 11,000. Finally, BTS are up 29,000 to MB3's 21,000. So only a couple of close matchups in Division 2 right now. LBA holding this West Fortress for now. 23,000 to 28,000. Really good close battle this. Let's check in on Division 3. GOW from 584 are up 45,000 to VO1's B team. They've only got 10,000. That looks over. UAO from 663. Cobra Kai team, they're up with 46,000 points to PWR's 9,000. UAO's Miyagi-Do team, loving the old Karate Kid references. They're up 37,000 to Daddy's Army from 589's 14,000. So this UAO teams look like they're going through. FWD from 556, 54,000 points against UFJ. They're going through. OFA All-Star A team from 685 up 40,000 points to War from 671's 14,000. And STD from 677, their plus 1418 team is up 34,000 to 18,000. Pond, you missed your profession. You should have been a commentator for contact sports like rugby, says Rico. Do you know what, Rico? I would love to be a commentator. Absolutely love it, I have to say. E54 and LBA just swapping possession of this top West Fortress at the moment. E54 have got the points per minute, though. Like, they're attacking their hospitals, aren't they? That is having an impact. Maybe LBA have got to try and be a bit more aggressive, try and take their command centers. Maybe that's what they're doing right now, actually. Who's trying to take that command center? There you go. HUD is trying to take their command center. I think that's going to be one of the best bets for E54. There's 5,500 points in it still. It's so close, this battle. Let's check out what's going on in the middle. E54 still got towers there. L. Becker looks pretty strong player, doesn't he? F. Stroney. Franco Teixeira, he's got Emperor buff. 4G of kills. Mohaha, trying to break down these sentry towers. That's absolutely key. How long till this next rune? Only 6 minutes left. E54. Oh. Back into Division 3. LCK from 553. They're up 37,000 points. Actually, these scores are going to have changed again, aren't they? Let's just quickly refresh. Yeah, they're up 40,000 to XLK's 19,000. Dill from 662, they're up 41,000 to against Woods 18,000. CAG from 669, they're up 44,000 to BXB's 15,000. RM9 from 647, they're up 36,000 to 24,000. Closer between 6II from 611 and ODI from 575, 31,000 to 25,000. SPG from 645 are up 40,000 to EAO's 14,000. Pound from 679 have got 21,000. KWQ from 584. Their second team are up with 37,000. ZOZ from 666. Their plus 14 team 42,000 against HSA's all-star team. That's an all 666 matchup there. Looks like ZOZ are going through. ODI from 575, they're going through 47,000 points against B3D's 10,000. And 592, their team Borg, this team are doing better, 38,000 against Dark Tavern from 669, who only have 20,000. Division 4, let's check it out. NTA from 728, they're going through. They've got 56,000 points against RMT's 6,200. MYS from State 741 are up 37,000 to SB8's 25,000 points. S61 from 761, they look like they're going through 46,000 points against DFU's 16,000. SRS from 784, they're going through 46,000 against ASL from 719's 12,000. USC from 755, 39,000 points against IEG's 21,000. They've got a strong lead. And HAR from 719, they're up 38,000 against MXU from 728, who only have 19,000. Closer one here, R3W from 796. They've got 35,000 points to IAE's 25,000 points. IAE from 794. And another close one, 1DX from 744. They're plus 20 team. They've got 34,000 points against 7v4's 28,000. So just one rune would make the difference there. In our battle on the main screen, it's just 5,000 points in it still. E54, these sentry towers are staying strong. LBA are concentrating a lot of their power here. They've managed to get a lot of their teams close to the sanctuary. But E54 can still get that rune first. 3 minutes till the next rune. Thanks for the encouragement, Seekmore. I'm going to need to lie down after this. Where are we up to? DFU from 802. They've got 47,000 points against VK from 8 to 18. They're only on 13,000, so that's pretty much over. L2L from 790, 38,000 to ACC's 22,000. Or 1KS from 697, 54,000 to MGM's 11,000. So 1KS going through to the finals in Division 4. And LEM from 748, 33,000 to FG's 26,000. So that's a close matchup there. Uni from 800, 53,000 points. They're going through. X23 from 723. 46,000 points, they're going through. Finally, Division 5 point score update. TIP from 854, 61,000 points to BVA 7,000. So TIP are going through. VIV from 865, their main all-star team are going through against EDV. They're up 52,000 to 16,000. And SVG from 882, they're up 53,000 to 14,000. They're going through against PEW. FBF from 851, they've got 42,000 points to FE8's 27,000. So still possible for that to close, for them to close the gap. And the power scores are very close in that matchup. F2C from 875, 56,000 points against AKD from 902. F2C are definitely going through. And FE8's third team from 841, they've got 44,000 points. Double GOT's 22,000, so they'll be going through. KOV are up 10,000 against ETR, 36,000 to 26,000. PPX from 3039, 53,000 points against HAH's 13,000. So PPX going through. RWG, the Dirty Dozen team from 876, 45,000 points against AFH's 19,000 from state 919. So RWG are going through there. WF1's first team from 892, 53,000 points against RGX, who's only scored 14,000. So WF1 definitely going through there. KZZ from 3035. They're up 17,000 points. I expect them to go through against V75, who have 26,000 points. And finally, Blue's third team from 857, 51,000 points against NIP from 855, who only have 10,000. So Blue definitely going through. Let's check out Division 1's matchups, get an update from the other big matches going on. DXP from 293, they're going through, 53,000 points against GMF. FAW against RYS, this is a close one, guys. 34,000 for FAW, 38,000 for RYS. So really very, very close. The similar to here, only about 6,000 points in it. Well, exactly 6,000 points in it right now here. So this next rune is absolutely critical. It's coming in the next 19 seconds. Whew. Nice one, XLR8 and Craig. Good to see you. I can't wait for the finals. Only half the amount of scores, and then it reduces even more. Whew. I will be live streaming the next 3 weeks as well, guys, trying to cover as much as we can. And here goes the rune. E54, they've taken the rune, but it's not a speed legion. Franco Teixeira's picked it up, though. 1 minute to get to the next relay. E54 in control of their front relay. They have 3 teleports remaining. So they kept a couple of teleports. They're going to need to move down to the bottom relay, probably. Relentless has just moved, I think, and is... Look at this. So this is absolutely... I think if E54 can take this rune, they're going to take the win. LBA, they need to get everyone into this central zone right now. They are not getting enough points per minute outside of the rune times to win the battle. Considering that E54 already have that 7,000 point buff from... Let's get the marching animation cleared. So E54 still holding on to that relay. Oh, I really need a drink. And E54 have just taken control of a couple of battles as well. LBA take the rune. They take the rune. Cloud Strife going to the Sanctuary now. Who's picking it up? E54 have got it again. This is the problem for LBA. They're not close enough. Is it Teixeira again? Surely it's Teixeira again. It is. Oh no, that's his castle. I can't. There's too much going on to pick up the actual marching. E54 already taken back their first relay again, but LBA managed to stop them. The problem is that LBA are running out of time here. Well, it depends. I mean, they absolutely have to take this rune. If they can take this rune, even if it takes them 10 minutes to take the rune, then they just have to hold the points per minute lead, because they would have about a 2,000 point lead. Maybe not even that, 1,500 point lead. It's difficult balance, isn't it? E54, they've got 6 teleports to use if they need to. Everyone, of course, reinforcing this first relay as the rune gets there. I'm actually losing viewers, but I feel like the action's getting more exciting. That's my point of view. F. Stroney's got the rune. Where is Stroney? There. "40 seconds to hold out in this first relay." Of course, don't forget, you've got to hold out for a minute in the second relay, but it's more difficult for the opponent because it's such a further marching distance. LBA chucking everything at that just cleared a lot of reinforcements, but the rune is still there. 15 seconds. 10 seconds. Relentless reinforcing again. They've done it. Hipposaurio, love that. Now, they're using their remaining teleports to get as close to this final relay as possible. They've got, what, 1, 2, 3, 4 players close to the second relay, reinforcing it. Don't forget, they need to hold on to it for a minute. LBA have taken this middle relay, but it's too late. It doesn't matter if you take the first relay. It's this second relay they've got to take. And it's still another 30 seconds. E54 as well. They've actually extended their points lead here. 6,000 point lead now. So LBA, they've basically got 1 minute. This next minute is pretty much going to be it for them. They have to take control of this E54 relay. If they don't do it, E54, I think, are going to have an unassailable lead here. Oh, that knocked a lot of reinforcements out. But has anyone... Is there another big hitter from LBA to follow it up? Once this rune is done, we'll check in on some of the other scores, guys. And of course, in 3 minutes' time, I'll be releasing my 4th and final code for the stream as well. So don't miss that in 3 minutes. Well, 2 minutes, 47 seconds. 18, talking of seconds, 15 seconds remaining on this relay. I don't think, in my opinion, LBA can bring this back. Even if they take the third rune, which they would only have 2.5 minutes to do. They'd need to use a speed relay. And they've done it. E54, they've taken the second rune. Another 7,000 points. They're 13,000 points up. I think that is possibly the match. LBA, they've got to proper push on the points now for the next, what is it, 15 minutes, and then they're not going to do it. It took too long on that third rune. There's only under 17 minutes of the battle remaining. They've got full. They're going to have 2.5 minutes to get the third rune. They'd have to use a speed hero. Whoever's going to take the rune, they've got to use speed heroes in LBA, and they've got to move these E54 players out from around the sanctuary, get their own towers built. I don't know. Let's just let's jump out of here for a second and check out a couple of other battles, as we've got about 10 minutes before we have to go back there. So that's been a really exciting battle so far to watch. Let's just go back into Division 1. So DXP, they're going through against GMF. They're up 73,000 to 20,000. RYS, they must have taken the last rune because they're up 52,000 to FAW's 41,000 now. But FAW, if they can get that rune, they've got a chance. AED against XKE. AED, bearing in mind they've got 800 million, or 0.8 of a G less power than XKE. They're winning by 16,000 points right now. VIX are winning by 27,000 points against BSH. So they look like they're going through VIX. ILG from 114 are up 12,000 against iOS, but that's still pretty close. BIR from 287 are up 35,000 points against LAR, so they're going through. B81 from 106, 79,000 points against 75. So B81 definitely going through. S6R from 178, 64,000 points against AMO's plus 20 team. So they look like they're going up, going through S6R. E65, the Bunnies, plus 20 team, 70,000 points against 1MK. So they are definitely going through. And BMC from 232, 66,000 points against LVM's second team, who only have 22,000 points. They're definitely going through. SPE, up 18,000 points against CIB. They must have taken another rune. SP 51,000 against CIB's 33,000. So currently still, the matchup we've been following seems to be the closest in Division 1 between E54 and LBA. Let's check out Division 2. And I can do that actually through here as we've now come out onto the events page. Whew. So let's go into spectate. I know it's the devs. It's not mine. I borrowed it. ESW, 73,000 to SOR. There, so ESW going through. HRS are going through. Ooh, TLU against FWB, only 8,000 points in it. That could be a good one to watch. If anyone's looking to watch a close fight. U1L, they're going to win, aren't they? 27,000 up. 654S, only 13,000 up. Roto Pond, I got to say your live is so good. So far, no lag. Others got to take notes. Oh, awesome. I'm glad to hear there's no lag. Well, I've just had years of working on my setup. I've got really good upload on my broadband. I pay for the best that my broadband provider gives. And I've chucked as much RAM into my laptop as I can possibly fit in it. It's got maxed RAM. Still only 20 gig, but that's pretty good. Oh, gift code 4. Apologies, guys. Apologies. Gift code 4 is All-Star 23. All-Star 23. Capital A, capital S. Oh, don't worry. Let him. He's only here for the gift codes. It's fine. A viewer is still a view. Oh, I can't get into Discord. Come on, Discord. Yeah, All-Star 23, guys. That is the last. War, quick! Get me my code. Poor Orgasm, bless her. She's watching my stream. She's actually going on holiday tonight, so really appreciate you hanging around. You probably got some packing to do, I would have thought. There we go, guys. There is the code. Let's just jump back into what's going on in Division 2. Let's just update the scores as well. Got to keep an eye on the time. I want to go back to that main matchup that we're following. So ZXR are going through. PID are going through. FWB against NLB. That's close. Only 8,000 in it. WXB look like they're going through. WAR, their Team B from 475. They're going through. Whoa, QAR from 327 against Wu from 493. Only 2,000 points in it. That's close. VGC from 336 are going through. BTS look like they're going through 12,000 point lead. But if MB3 can get that final rune, they've got a chance. Into Division 3, Dill, they're up 54,000 points. They're going through. ZOZ are going through. 592, they're still going. They're definitely going through. ODI, 82,000 points. They're going through. KWQ from 584. They're going through. SPG from 645. 46,000 point lead. Whoa, 6II against ODI. Only 12,000. What was it? 11,000 points in it. You're very welcome, guys. Make sure you get those codes. Get your rewards. Don't forget, the other streamers are also giving out codes. It should be All-Star 23. I'm pretty sure. That's what I was given. Yeah, All-Star 23. That code should be correct. So capital A, lowercase LL, capital S, and then lowercase TAR 23. Again, these codes have been given by Rise of Empires official developers, so there is a limited number of them. Thank you again to the devs for providing me with the codes for my stream this afternoon. And of course, if you are watching this back at a later date, the codes will almost certainly have been used. So unfortunately, for those of you that are watching it at a later date, please do not try and redeem the code because it will almost certainly have been all of them would have been used. But you can try, of course. I mean, you can try, but I'm just saying there may not be any copies left remaining. And look, my viewer count has gone down. Now I've released the remaining code. Anyway, let's get rid of that code because we're watching Battlefield of Honor. RM9 from 647 are going through against WBX. CAG from 76. They've got from 669. They're up 76,000 points to BXB's 25,000. LCK from 553 are going through. STD, their plus 14 team are going through. OFA from 685, they're going through. Whoa, FFD from 556, they've had a cruise. UAO, both their teams going through there. And GOW having a nice cruisy one as well against VO1's B team. Division 4, you're welcome, Pamela. Thanks for watching the stream. Accelerate, thanks. You're welcome, guys. Again, you're all very welcome. Thank you for joining me today for the stream. NTA in Division 4 from 728, they're going through. 1DX, 22,000 point lead, I'd say they're going through. DFU, definitely going through. X23, All-Star plus 18, looks like they're going through. Uni going through. LM against OFG, still close, 8,000 points. 1KS from 697. Clearly going through. L2L from 790 are going through. MYS look like they're going through. Oh, this is a close one. R3W from 796 against IAE from 794. Only 2,400 points in it. If you want a close matchup to watch, maybe check out that one, guys. HIR going through from 719. USC look like they're going through. SRS from 784 are going through. And S61 from 761 are definitely going through. Finally, Division 5, last kind of check of these scores, then we'll be going back to the main match. TIP from 853, PPX from 3039, F2C from 875, FE8 from 841. Ooh, that's close. ETR from 870. If they can get the rune, they could maybe overhaul KOV from 865. Blue, their third team are going through. KZZ are going through. WF's first team are going through. RGW from 876. 64,000 point lead, they're going through. FBF from 851, they're going through. SVG from 882, strong result for them. And VLV All Stars from 865, nearly 75,000 point lead there. They are definitely going through. Let's go back to Division 1 and into our matchup. So just quickly to check the other scores. FAW against RYS, still at 11,000 points in it. If FAW can take that last rune, they might be able to catch RYS. That's looking difficult, though. And E54, they've got an 18,000 point lead now against LBA. AED beating XKE. Is there any super close matchups? Maybe I'll... No. Okay, let's jump back in then. So for the last 8 minutes, we'll come back in to see E54 against LBA. Well, LBA, even if they got the last rune, they're still going to need 11,000 points, right? So, Wargasm be my rose sugar mummy. Rico. You can ask. I don't think it's going to happen. Craig Garner, we made it 73,000 to 27,000. Latin, I've used over 130k of gems. Ah, my God. That's a lot of healing. It's not looking good for LBA. E54 have got a clear lead. They've got the East Fortress of Honor, and they are currently in the process of taking over the other one. This L54 LBA, they needed to be taking extra points now. They're actually losing points. There's only 6 minutes left. They're not going to do it. They can't do it. Sorry to ruin the surprise, but I'm sure you guys are all intelligent. You would have realised this already anyway. So it's all about really, it's free to ask. Yes, very much so. Join the queue, though. Join the queue. Anyway, Wargasm doesn't have any spare cents this month because she's got a holiday from tonight, I think. Not that she'll be taking a break from Row, because she's crazy committed, I have to say. And that's why COH are doing really well on our map, because we've got a really good bunch of players that are pretty competitive, and I need to do my hourly. Otherwise, and I've got Alliance Cup I need to refresh as well. Let's just quickly do that. Almost 3 hours into the stream. I'll tell you what, this feels like it's flown by for me today, guys. Absolutely flown by. So thank you very much for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed getting your free codes as well. Marching speed ups. Oh yeah. Quick. I'm going to miss the hourly at this rate. So we're into the last 5 minutes. The rune's still not available for 1 minute 50, and they've actually increasing their points difference, E54, 61,000. But the first 30 minutes of this battle were really exciting. Probably the most exciting I've seen, actually, just because it was so close between the two of them. And in this scenario, the rune really has made the difference. I think maybe LBA have just taken their foot off the gas, perhaps. I don't know. I don't want to speak for them. Obviously, that's the thing. You get to the finals of this knockouts. This is the last round before your actual finals. The teams who have reached this far, most of them are no mugs. They know what they're doing. Likes are free. Give some likes. Yes, thank you, Carl Moses Melos, as well. Yes. Please, if you can like this live stream, guys, if you've liked getting your free codes today, click on that like for me. That would be very much appreciated. I've managed to do my hourly. Oh, and I've got 9th chest as well. That's good. So I'm still going to be streaming for a few minutes after the end of the matchup. Rico, Pond, I'm new to Row, but if you've ever seen a Super Alliance, check out 832 NOS, just on another level. Yeah, I've seen, I know that is very, very strong. I think they're favourites for their division, aren't they, Rico? That's what, if it's not you, I don't know if you were telling me in the last stream last week, or someone else was saying about 832 being really strong. So here we go, guys. This is the last rune. There's only 2 minutes, 28 seconds. They're going to have to use a speed hero. And that's what Stroney looks like he's doing. Oh. See, this is the thing. E54, they had control of the Sanctuary Zone. They've taken all 3 runes. And that is why Sentry Towers and coverage, map coverage, is so important, guys. Honestly. Sigmore, thank you very much for joining me this afternoon. Hope you have a great weekend. And yeah, I look forward to seeing you next week. If you're going to join me for the streaming of the first lot of the finals. Leon, what type of RAM? DDR4 or DDR5? Ooh, good question. I can't remember. I need to check. My laptop's... I can't remember. Yeah, I can't remember. Yoshi, how's it going? And LBA just letting E54 take this last room by the looks of it, but because they're not actually going to get it back in time. You can see there's 1 minute, 5 seconds left. It's got 40 seconds in this first relay, and then it's going to be the marching time plus 1 minute in the bottom. So there you go. Accelerate. I burned 75, 50% marching speed ups in our match. Oh dear. Dan, did you like 509 FBW? I don't know if I liked it, but I probably would have checked the scores. 832 NOS is strong. We have them in COP. Smacked us during warm-up for KE. Oh dear. Yeah, you probably wanted to have shielded that week. So, for sure. So E50, another State 90 Alliance is going out today. I think that makes 3 or 4. Maybe all of the S90 Alliances are going out. At the final hurdle, 3 seconds left. 22,000 point victory for E54. Well done, E54. Wow. I have to say, that first half an hour of that battle was so close. That was really, really close. So, unlucky, guys. I think the next 3 weeks are going to be really interesting. We're going to see some very, very good teams playing each other in the finals. I think, you know, even at this stage of the knockouts of the end of stage 2, we still had some really big points differentials there. I'm not sure we're going to see that in the finals there, unless you're up against the absolute giants. So, Taliesin, yeah, well played to you guys. Honestly, you strategically played it perfectly, controlled that middle zone, got in front, managed to defend. You used your teleports to defend your relays when you needed them, and you just utilised what you had. So yeah, well played to you guys. We went against them in the previous season of Eden. Oh, it's ridiculous, but such nice guys, even being super spenders. Shout out to them. We have KE was 265 this weekend. Oh, good luck with that, Nemesis. Even though some of the 265 players have migrated to State 1, haven't they? Finished our Battlefield of Honor 2, 113k to 9k. It was hard even to get to 10k personal points. Yeah, that is the annoying thing, isn't it? When you're not playing against many players. That can be really hard. Guys, don't forget, if you haven't had enough already, then please do check out, I think it's Black Rad. He will be streaming the next round in a couple of hours. No, sorry, in 1 hour's time. Yeah, Black Rad is streaming at +16 game time. UCP from 192 versus 4VR versus 154. He will be the only one of us streaming at that time. So please do jump on his channel and check him out to support him. That would be very much appreciated. Obviously, not many battles left throughout the divisions. We can just have a quick look. Only 2 battles in Division 1, UCP versus 4VR and G1F against LPK. G1F, one of the 120 teams. Division 2, only 1 battle. Oh, EXW's second team from 365 are up against SRZ from 389. EV8 from 685 are up against MCS from 612 in Division 3. Division 4 has got 34T against LAT and GRV against VMT. And then Division 5, they've got a few more matchups here. T4R from 845 against STA from 864. SKT against DMX. RGM against PHA. And GHO against A04. Wow. There we go. So I'm looking forward to updating everyone in a few days with the matches for the finals. Nemesis is going to be in a bubble all weekend against 265. I don't blame you. And Rico, I totally agree. I know a lot of the super spenders in the game, and all of them are really nice, committed guys who work really hard for their teams and support the players around them in their alliances. And at the end of the day, they are just individuals looking to have fun like a free-to-play player. It's just that they have a bigger budget than the vast majority of other players. So there you go. If you have any other questions, the time is now. I'm going to jump off in just 1 minute's time, actually. As I say, I need to run off and get ready, taking Mrs. Pond out for her birthday. So I don't want to be hanging around too much. Baby Pond will be back soon with Mrs. Pond in a minute as well. So before the carnage begins at Pond Towers, you might want to get out of here as well. Been streaming for 3 hours 19 minutes, which I'm sure is long enough for all of you of hearing my English accent. So I really appreciate everyone joining the stream today. I hope for the most of you, you've managed to get through to the finals. Obviously some really good rewards available. once you get to the finals. And obviously, even just for winning today, you get 240 Blaze-Stone, 1,400 Courage medals, and 4,000 gems. So, like, obviously, the Blaze-Stone and the Courage medals are really worth it. So, yeah. Pamela, I like this live stream BOH feature. It's a fun addition. Thanks, Pond. Happy birthday to Mrs. Pond. Thank you, Pamela. Thank you. Have a great weekend. Hubby, thanks for joining. I will be enjoying our dinner, definitely. Varon, thank you. I will wish Mrs. Pond a happy birthday. Mycon, thanks for joining and watching. Guys, that's it for now. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you all have a brilliant weekend, and I will see you very soon. Peace.